By the way, whenever I look down and see this, I think it says E-fuck, and I don't know why.
Yeah, dirt cheap E-fuck. Well, all right. I guess we can start any time.
Yeah.
Talking about the Nintendo Switch. Hey everyone, welcome to episode whatever of Rowdy Fuckers Cop Killers.
I believe it's the 5th.
I think so too.
Yeah.
I think so too. It's just me and Munchy here.
We don't need any other people. They always mess everything up. They always bring their gay shit in here. They always keep talking about how they're MGTOWs and they love to rape women.
Yeah, and frankly, it's offensive, and I won't stand for it.
No, we are the most blue-pilled people on the face of the planet Earth.
I just eat blue pills for breakfast cereal. I have a big box of them.
Breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and dessert are all comprised mainly of blue pills. I have not once entered a single red pill in my body, and I never intend to.
If I ever did, I would cut off my hand in penance. Anyway, me and Munchy hate video games.
More than a human could even describe. I think we are completely fed up with the idea of interacting with media in any meaningful way.
Like, it's not even real, man. It's just pixels on a screen.
Like, yeah, it has no bearing in reality. It's all gay shit. Nintendo hasn't made any good games since they made
I think
Mario Teaches Typing.
And how can video games be real
if our eyes aren't real?
That's all I'm saying.
Okay, I think to say we both loved that presentation and it was great.
Oh yeah,
it was awesome.
We just watched the Nintendo Switch presentation.
Yeah, and it was
really cool and pretty good, and
I love it. And we love video games, and we are the most red pill people on the face of the planet when it comes to video games.
If I had $299.99 burning a hole in my pocket, would I get a Switch? Honestly, maybe.
Yes.
Honestly, maybe. Because video games, they might redeem themselves. They could someday redeem themselves. Video games have
caused so much violence in the streets. Racial tensions are at an all-time high due to video games such as Splatoon.
Yeah, because video games have gone off the fray. Video games have been getting people to Pokemon Go to the polls lately, but we need video games like the Nintendo Switch to get us to Pokemon. Get away from those polls. Yeah. Stay inside.
Don't talk to people, and please consider suicide.
Unless you're going to your platonic best friend's home for an evening of icebreakers with Switch 1-2 Switch made by Nintendo. Reggie Fils-Aimé. Anyway, what games did we just see?
We just saw. Well. First, I have a bunch of notes here.
Okay.
And we should start from where the presentation starts, which is the hardware.
Okay, yeah, we start with the hardware.
My first note is I've got something to dock for you. The Nintendo Switch is a DS, but not at all, and you charge it by putting it on a little thing. And then you use controllers and you play the games.
It's a DS. It's a DS. 3DS. Wii U. That's it.
Yeah.
It's those two things.
Yes. They went on extended period of time about how it has DNA from every game system Nintendo's made.
But really just like two and a half.
Yeah. Really.
Just like the last couple that were good.
Yeah,
that people liked.
The GameCube has a handle on it. Don't fucking care.
What? Yeah. Stupid.
GameCube's the best system ever made, though. However, is the best game system ever made.
In spite of its crippling handle.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that thing had a handle. It's bizarre now that I think.
I use it all the time, honestly. When I want to go play Melee with some bros, dude, that's sick, dude. Ooh, jack up.
I'm picturing like. Okay, it's the heart. It's the heart of Tokyo, right?
Yeah. Yes.
And it's 9 a.m. or 8 a.m. 6 a.m. I don't fucking know. It's when people, all the Japanese businessmen are all making their morning commute, and they're all sitting there on the subway holding the subway poles, and they're all, the camera pans across a row of them, all heights, sizes, ages. It's all these men, these MGTOW men, just holding their briefcases, these important stuffy briefcases, checking their watches, pan to Munchy in his pizza onesie, holding his GameCube like a suitcase, checking his watch that he isn't wearing, looking out the window.
That is drawn on with Sharpie. As I do every morning.
Yeah, every number says burger?
1.
1. Yeah, every number says 1. It's always 1.
Well, audience, guess what time it is? I guess it's time to
Mash that motherfucking 1 for Munchy and for the Rowdy Fuckers Cop Killers. Video games.
Yes, my next note is Pro Controller looks sick, GameCube.
Well, the Pro Controller just looks exactly like the
GameCube controller.
Well, I was gonna say just like you can basically get a Pro Controller for the Wii U right now, right?
Yes, but it's not the same.
No,
it's definitely not. The D-pad and the analog stick are reversed. I think I don't actually know. It's probably exactly the same.
It's similar shape. Whatever. It looks like a good.
A
nice
button
controller for good boys.
The placements matter. Yeah. First of all, because the GameCube is the best system ever made. It's the best controller ever made, and basically, fuck you and die.
Speaking of button placements, the Switch controller is so bizarre, and like I guess I'm not saying it looks bad, but it's so weird to me that like there's 2 joysticks. Okay, when it's all together as one configuration, there's 2 joysticks, but like it's on the top left and the bottom right, and like they're like different. And then when you take them apart, like the left and the right Wii U like little mini controllers, they're like not centered right because like it's designed to be played in both ways. So like it looks like you kind of have to hold it off on like one side, like the joystick is like more than halfway across, like it's not like they're not evenly distributed, the buttons and the joystick.
It does look janky, and they are weird. Much farther apart than any other controller, but that is normally where they are placed in the sense that like there's one like north and one south.
Wait, is the 3DS kind of like that? Does it have like 2 joysticks like that?
Well, there's like a peripheral that does it.
Okay. The fucking what are they called? The Joy-Con. The Joy-Con are tiny.
They're very tiny.
They're tiny, and also you're supposed to like you have that like top slider on that gives them the shoulder buttons, which is even tinier. And there's so many fucking moving parts to this thing. There's so many little things.
It is very small and very vulgar and very complex. Such as another man that I know named Ben Sane.
Small, vulgar, and complex. Yeah. All these fucking parts. I don't care that like. I don't think I would if I had a Nintendo Switch. I don't think I would lose these parts, but I do think that I would be frustrated every single time I had to like find the shoulder buttons and like slide it onto my Joy-Con.
I'm not worried about that. What I'm worried about is I have big fucking hands because I'm a man.
Yeah.
And it would be I think I haven't held it obviously, but I think it would be very uncomfortable and my hands would be very close together because I already feel that way slightly with the GameCube controller. And if it were any smaller than that, I think it would be a bit excessive.
Not to be racist, no racismo, but I feel
it's because of your race and die.
I was gonna say that like I think that it's designed for like Japanese hands, right?
That is exactly why it is like that.
Yeah, it's small for Japanese hands.
Yeah. Japanese people are categorically smaller than other races. That's not an offensive statement.
Well, I think so. Because I find the truth offensive.
We, as stated before, we are the most blue-pilled people on the face of the planet.
Get that truth. Get it away from me, man.
I don't want to hear a single fucking thing about that.
All right.
I don't want to hear about Japanese people again in my entire fucking life.
No, I've seen too many of them. Yeah. In this last hour.
It's coming out in 2 months.
Yeah.
It will be here sooner than my cum leaves my body.
I hope so. And alright, what else about the hardware?
The hardware.
I find it weird. I mean, what's the deal with like so like all the games that it plays have to be runnable on like portable hardware.
Yeah.
So that's weird. That seems like it's really limiting.
They've put a lot of effort into like because
that seems like there's a lot of games then that won't I mean already like the Wii and the Wii U are not like hard, they're not powerful like the PlayStation whatever and the Xbox whatever are. So I guess that's probably fine and they're okay with the sacrifice. Still though, that means that like anything you're playing on your Nintendo Switch is something that you would expect to be playing on something the size of like a Nintendo like a 3DS.
Okay. Yes, but have you seen how those games look?
Yeah.
They look great.
I guess we're getting to that point where that's not even that big a deal.
Yeah, no. Because the 3DS, the original 3DS, was in between the Nintendo 64 and the GameCube, graphics-wise.
Yeah.
And and due to the fact that they are going out from the outside to make this both a home and a handheld system, they're going to put a lot of fucking effort into like min-maxing where everything should go and its graphical fidelity
to maximize its graphical output or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would hope so.
It basically just looks like the Wii U, but I don't care.
No,
I know that
the
I
Wii
should
U's
care, but I don't. I don't care at all.
Yeah, I think you'll agree with me that graphical fidelity isn't the end-all be-all, and that like there's way more important things in making good games.
Not to say that visuals don't matter. Visuals matter a lot.
Yeah.
Art style and themes and gay shit that I hate everyone that's listening to this podcast, including Japanese people the most.
Mm-hmm. Because
blue
they
pills
made,
as fuck. Yeah.
Because they made Nintendo.
Yeah, Nintendo. More like
and they've trapped
9/11.
And they've trapped us in the vicious cycle of video game consoles. Which is the hell that you can never wake up from.
Most definitely. Most definitely that is the case. What was I saying?
3D hardware, small hardware, portable hardware.
Yeah, we're just,
visual fidelity.
Yeah, we're just saying that it doesn't have to look HD necessarily.
Yeah. Exactly.
I won't disagree. It looks nice, but it's not important.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the hardware is good enough that portable shit.
Yeah, that's definitely how it's good enough. Yes.
So you don't think? Do you think it will be a visual downgrade from the Wii U?
No, it's an upgrade. It's a straight upgrade.
Holy shit!
Yeah,
it's impressive. I guess the Wii U is really pretty small.
Yeah, it is.
Like the actual console itself.
I have no doubt it will be heavy, which I think will hurt it a little bit in the sense that normals won't want to lug it around.
Lugging the equivalent of a Wii U around and playing it like on the subway.
Then again, it is much leaner. I get the impression that it's leaner but bigger.
How much does a 3DS cost?
A 3DS was originally $250, I believe, and now it's $150.
Oh shit!
Something around that.
So the Switch isn't even that much more expensive.
No. That's another note of mine. $300 to fuck off.
What do you mean?
We pay $350. $300. Sorry.
Yeah. And
we can fuck off after that point.
Are you saying that's good or bad?
I don't know what I'm saying anymore.
I mean, I think it sounds like an okay price point.
No, yeah, it's definitely an okay. I'm fine with it. Do you remember when like Wii's were like $100?
Yeah, it was recent. Like,
Obama.
I mean, what are they now?
Obama.
Like nothing.
Yeah, well, like original Wii's now are like fucking paper. They're toilet paper now.
You can pack you like use them as packing peanuts.
Yeah, exactly. Very hard packing peanuts.
Yeah,
but yes.
that break your shit.
Really, not advised. However, it is an.
But option. It is economically viable.
Yes. I guess it's not entirely true that it's $300 to fuck off because there's online paid. Pay online.
Yeah, the pay online is so shit.
Yeah.
That doesn't seem like a Nintendo move to make like a play online service a pay to play thing. That's weird.
It's never been like that.
No, it hasn't. Why would they do that? It's gonna make. I mean, I'm not gonna buy it when it comes out, but
of course not.
It would make me mad to like you get the console and the online service is free, and then suddenly it's not.
Yeah.
You lose that functionality.
Yeah.
That's shitty. I don't like it. I don't like it.
It is definitely shitty. The only reason they could possibly be doing this is because no one likes Nintendo Online, and they want to improve its quality, and therefore they must focus on it more, and therefore they deserve they want money for it. They want money for the fact that they will now care about online. That's the only reason I can believe that they are doing this. That's not to say that I think it will be good because they have never done good online in any capacity whatsoever.
God. Fucking the Festival Plaza in Sun and Moon is so terrible.
Yeah, it's the worst thing ever.
It doesn't even fucking work. It is so hard to do it.
Yeah.
Oh. Fuck.
Frick you gosh dang Japanese people.
Yeah, man.
What
were they thinking? They must have just not cared because they can all quick connect with each other in their tiny island nation because they're all literally like on top of each other. Yeah, 100% of the time.
The reason they're so small is because there's not enough space to walk around in Tokyo. You have to. They're evolving into.
Oh, you mean the people?
Yeah, the people.
I thought you meant the hardware. No, the both.
Yeah, but
The one
yeah.
feeds into the other.
Yes.
They're both shrinking.
They're both video games are shrinking, and therefore they must shrink to play video games. That's all they do.
The people get smaller, so the video games get smaller.
Yeah.
The selective evolution
Yeah.
means the people have to get smaller to adapt to their new video game lives.
Exactly.
Oh my god, this is cycles of every 5 years or so. The people just get smaller and smaller to adapt to their new video game.
Rapid evolution, unlike anything else we've ever observed. The Japanese in the video game are truly, what's the word?
This is why. I mean, you know the thing about like Japanese elderly people are really small and hunched over.
Yeah.
Because they had to adapt too many times quickly because the video games it just wore them out.
This is why
Every
video games are destroying Japan in more ways than one.
and now it's bleeding over.
No!
It's bleeding into America. The destruction. When will it end?
Well, it's a good thing you're talking about other.
Jay!
What the fuck are you talking
Hey!
about?
It's Jesse.
Hey,
it's
Jesse
Jesse.
Wood.
He's coming into that Rowdy Fucker's Cop Killers.
I'm one of them. I'm a rowdy fucker.
Rowdy fuck.
Rowdy fuck. Rowdy fuck. Rowdy fuck. Rowdy fuck. Rowdy fuck. Rowdy fuck.
Rowdy fuck.
How do we come up with that name, anyway?
I don't fucking know.
I came up with it, and I really don't like police officers.
I agree with both of those.
Well, there it is.
The fact that I came up with it is something that you're very fond of. My next. Oh, or do you have anything else to say?
I was gonna Jesse. Have you seen the Nintendo Switch trailer?
has.
I did. I watched it earlier.
He skimmed through completely. Well, he didn't skim through.
80% of it was hot garbage.
Yeah. Well,
I was pretty pleased with the games generally.
I don't really give a fuck about Splatoon. Everybody liked that.
I love Splatoon.
yeah, we're gonna use Splatoon soon. I have notes that will guide us through.
I guess if your dong swings that way, then that's the way.
Oh, but
if I got a Switch, Splatoon would be my top game. Well, unless I wanted to try out ARMS.
We should have said this at the beginning. This is crucial. My dick leans to the left. Does that happen to anyone else, or should I ask the doctor about that?
No, that's normal. Everyone's leans and everyone's is bad.
Okay.
Every dick is horrible in its own way.
But vaginas are way worse. We can all agree that vaginas
every vagina is horrible in the same way.
Well, vaginas are evil.
Yeah.
But a dick is a sin.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Vaginas commit dicks.
Mm-hmm. Like genocide, correct? No, he's getting too red pilled too fast. No.
It's the one red pill that I swallowed after a lifetime of eating blue pills morning, noon, and night. It's reacting.
Fuck. Okay.
Have we said everything about the hardware?
No, there's still more. My next note: no region locking, you fucking cunt.
Well, that's good. Yeah, they're not region locking.
Yeah, it's great.
Why would they never? Why hasn't it always been the case?
Why is region locking a video game?
Yeah,
it's the worst video game ever made.
I mean, I don't understand why it ever was ever, but in the modern era of gaming, it's especially baffling that it needs still around to be removed.
Sickened that I've never been able to play my 8 Evangelion dating sims that one summer. And they've just been sitting on my shelf, and I'll never know their glory.
You probably have to take out the PlayStation motherboard and put a spring on the reset button or something.
It'd be easier to build an Ava.
Truly. I think all we have to say is that's just sick, bro.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's good, but I'm not gonna praise them for it because it's baseline functionality.
Yeah, you're right. Nate was talking about this as well. It's not something we should they should have done this in the first place, and it's not something to get all prissy about.
Yes.
That's not the right word.
Yes.
I have a note. I don't know what it means. Fabio edits entertaining DNA.
Go on.
That's it.
What do you think, Jesse?
Is that that could be a game?
Is that the truth?
That is if anything is a red pill in this documentary.
That sounds like
documentary.
Would that be like a high fantasy adventure game?
Yeah.
Based on Fabio romance novel covers.
Yes.
Procedurally generated to resemble, just based on all the different elements of romance covers.
Weaving a tapestry of continuity between all these disparate covers of these novels.
You play as a buxom wench whose bodice is ever on the cusp of ripping.
I was thinking you'd play as Fabio on your love quest across the 9 realms.
Which includes San Diego, Chicago, L.A.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
Everyone knows the 9 realms of America.
New York City, Toronto, and Rio de Janeiro.
Toronto is the final boss. I feel. The women are so Muslim, it's hard to even walk without bumping into one.
You have to go and reform it, and cure its plague.
This is something we're gonna get mad at each other about. So no. Does anyone agree with my opinion that handhelds are better than home consoles?
Splatoon. Wait, Splatoon was on the 3DS, wasn't it?
No.
Oh well,
not at all.
I really like Splatoon a whole lot.
I'm not a big handheld fan.
I mean,
I'm not really either.
I completely understand home consoles, and I like them just fine. However, I like the idea of, like, I like to always be at my computer, so the fact that I can just use, like, a DS while I'm at the computer is very appealing to me.
But then you're not using your computer. I mean, couldn't you just have a home console right next to your computer? Wouldn't that be, like, the same thing?
I guess so, but I can also, like, walk around, and I can also go to the bathroom, and I can also, do all the shit that a normal NEAT does.
A normal NEAT.
A normal
A
NEAT.
good NEAT.
Like every good boy should. A NEAT.
It's,
But see, with this is the best of both worlds, because you can be gay, and I can be gay, and we can all suck each other's dick.
Hang on, I've lost track of the conversation.
The Nintendo Switch, this whole gimmick is it's a home console and a handheld console.
Yeah, and it's, you know what? I think I just have a psychological bias against taking my home console on the road, even though it costs, like, barely more than a 3DS would.
Mm-hmm.
But I would still feel really weird, like, playing, like the guy in the trailer, like, playing Skyrim, and then picking up my Skyrim machine, taking Skyrim on the bus with me. Maybe if I tried it, I would get over it real quick, but it seems weird. I
would definitely, like, not use it in the situations that hideous monster uses it.
Wait, what hideous monster?
The boy on the trailer.
There's, like, this guy in, like, a trailer, and he, like, looks like a normal human. Yeah, he looks like a normal, well-adjusted human, and therefore I cannot respect everything that he does.
Well-adjusted human is a monster.
I can't imagine the compulsion to play a video game when you're out.
Yes, I understand.
I mean, I don't get it either. It's like, yeah, you play it on, if you have, like, an hour-long commute or something on the subway, I think so, but, like, most people don't commute. You'd be, like, in, like, little 5-minute increments, like, getting on the bus, sitting on the bus, getting off the bus, walking down the street.
I like to flip out my DS if I ever go to, say, a restaurant alone. When I can't spend time with my friends like I want to, and I decide, like, well, I might as well just play a video game so I can remind myself. Well, I can delude myself into thinking that people like me.
Like, I don't need a video game to fill, like, little, like, 5 or 10 or 15-minute interludes.
Well, I'm saying if I'm going to a fucking restaurant.
Yeah.
Like while I'm waiting to eat, I'll play the game. Not
I'm going. If I had a I do hate waiting for food in a restaurant. If I had a console, a handheld console, then I would do it in that case. I don't know. I like. I'm one of those people who is like, I'm going to play a video game.
Yeah.
But I guess I don't know. I guess I'm one of these guys who I like narrative, and I like immersion, and I like to get lost in a thing. So
I don't think I've ever been immersed in anything in my entire life.
You and Digi both think that, and I'm like, I get immersed, man. That's what I'm looking for when I play a game, is to have a fun, immersive adventure away from my life.
But the closest thing I've ever been to fully immerse myself in is rape play, because I emphasize so much with the main character.
Is that the one where you're like a god and you have powers to blow the girls' skirts up and then you rape them, I think?
No, well, it's the one where you rape a mother and then her daughter on a Japanese subway.
I'm pretty sure that's the one I'm thinking of.
Okay, yes.
I'm pretty sure.
I've done that scenario so many times. My life is basically like rape play in every way. And I'm Japanese.
Where do the video games end and reality begin?
With dicks.
Prediction. The world will become more like a video game, and video games will more and more resemble the real world until the two are functionally inseparable.
Yes.
Yes, especially in Japan.
Will
it's
I
already
be-
that way in Japan.
Can I eat vagina as Crash Bandicoot?
Not yet.
Well,
Not
in the future, one
I
day.
can't wait until all law, it reverts to like a Grand Theft Auto 5-star system where like I can rape as long as I rape under 7 people, it'll stay under 2 stars, and I can still like hide in an alleyway for 5 seconds, and the police will stop chasing me.
That ties into our hatred of cops.
Statute of limitations is like 30 seconds to 5 minutes, depending on the severity of the offense. After that, who cares anymore? It's in the past.
Yes, I completely agree. Hold on, let me get my Switch notes back up. My phone turns off at random because I'm gay. The home screen, there were like 3 frames of it, and it looked fucking cool. Nintendo.
Yeah.
I don't have any of you played the original DS?
I had one.
It does home screens better than any other fucking thing because it takes like 3 seconds to get into the video game.
It's just like a button, right?
Yeah.
You just think.
Yeah.
And it's like
you turn on it.
Like the big button is like the game.
Yeah.
And you just hit the game, and then the game plays.
Yeah. It's the best of both worlds because I like old systems because you can just turn it on and the game's there. I also like home menus, the fact that you can just do more with video game consoles. And you can like download games and shit.
I don't think I agree. I wish that we didn't need home screens because I need the home screen in order to configure all my shit in order to make, say, the Festival Plaza in Pokemon Sun actually work because I need to like add people's friend codes and da-da-da-da. I wish we didn't need that. I wish it wasn't this way. In this world.
I just like having various applications on my 3DS.
But I never do anything but the game.
I do agree that it needs to be downplayed as it was with the DS. And it looked very similar to the DS. It was just like big squares, and the first one you're on is like Mario.
Isn't it fucked that the 3DS, like you open it up and there's like 20 buttons.
Yeah.
And like one of them is the game, and it's like no bigger or more prominent than any of the other ones.
Yeah.
It's just one of the many helpful functions of your 3DS includes playing a video game.
Yeah. Yes. I completely agree.
Yeah.
And everything I've gone from the way the hardware looks to the way the software UI come in. We're recording the thing.
Hey Nate.
Hey, just want to let you guys know we're about to record Big the Weave, so just don't make any noise out that way.
Okay.
It's all coming.
Okay.
All right.
Bye, Jesse. Bye.
Thanks for stopping by on Rowdy
Fuckers
Fuckers
Cop
Cop Killers.
Woo!
Woo! Yeah, ham boys.
Ham boys. All right. What was the fuck was I talking? Oh yeah, it looks slick.
Home screen. Yeah.
Everything looks slick. It looks very modern. Nintendo doesn't make anything look fucking good. They can't make hardware or home menus look good. They just can't. But now they can, because I'm assuming they have like phone app developers to help them.
They probably poached a bunch of Apple dudes.
Yeah.
And now they're caught up to the modern world because they're channeling the ghost of Steve Jobs.
Who is gay?
He's my favorite original character is the ghost of Steve Jobs.
My favorite original character is the skeleton from Devue's Closet.
He only has one skeleton in his closet, but man, is it a doozy. We haven't even talked about the games yet.
No, there's a point I wanted to make. What were
the home screen?
The home screen,
Devue's Closet.
Oh. The Wii U is the worst game system ever made. It looks like shit. Everything about it is shit. And the gamepad itself is the most uncomfortable, disgusting, hideous thing in the entire world.
I hate the gamepad or whatever you call it.
Yeah, the gamepad.
Like when it's fucking time to play a video game, everyone wants to not use that.
Yeah,
It was
exactly.
like, no, I don't want to be saddled with this burden.
Yeah. It's the worst thing ever made. But the Switch does look good, I think. I think it looks
fine.
comfortable, yeah.
Well, other than the fact that the controllers look like fucking tiny and like little toys and stuff. Maybe if I held it, maybe I could get over that. Maybe it wouldn't be as bad.
Yeah,
as it seems.
I think holding it in our hands, we would. I think it will be bigger than what we're thinking, but I do think it will be small. That's not how... They aren't atoms, Ben.
I'm playing the world's smallest video games, you guys.
This is an audio show. This isn't a visual show. They won't understand that at all.
I'm holding my fingers exactly together and rubbing them. It's like the world's smallest violin.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, got it.
Okay, made for Japs, very small. We've been over that.
Yes.
Fake Iwata is gay. The presentation, about it, the presentation itself.
The presenters were a real wacky cast
Yeah,
of characters.
yes, they were.
I mean, my favorite one has to be the guy who comes up looking like he's like a late 40s buzz-cutted guy in like this kind of like pointy looking tuxedo suit with like he had like a big like silver key necklace, and he shows up looking like some kind of Kingdom Hearts villain or something, says something and then goes away with like, no consequences.
He says like Sega makes video games. Bye.
Oh no, What stuck out to me about it is that he phrased it in terms of himself as a game creator, as an individual creator, and I had no idea who he was. Was he a Sega guy?
Yeah, he was Sega.
All right, well, he's clearly nefarious.
Clearly he is a villain. And
that's what I said. I was like, this is a villain that I'm seeing here. This guy's gonna come back in chapter 3, and he's gonna fuck shit up. Things are gonna be going really good for our main character Mario, and this guy is just gonna he's gonna flip the script on him.
He's off the walls.
Yeah.
We're
Rowdy fuckers.
Rowdy fuckers. What is it incredibly boring?
Huh? No, Nate and Vic went to get drinks.
Okay.
Great. Fantastic.
Jesse, remember that one guy from the presentation who was like dressed in a black tuxedo with a big silver keychain?
And he had like sort of like kind of a mohawk, a little bit.
Sora?
He was just some, I don't know, he was just he was this evil looking guy.
He looked like
the Sega guy.
Yeah.
He looked like a monster.
He looked like a Kingdom Hearts villain. Is what I thought. And then there was the guy's like, let's switch over to this person, and the guy comes in and he's like, yeah.
Oh, that was Suda 51.
Oh right, yeah, because he set up a Travis touchdown.
Yeah.
Was that Suda of Suda 51?
That was Suda.
Oh. He comes out like, yeah! Oh, that didn't go over very well. But then he ends it with another, yeah! Which also doesn't go over very well.
The dub of that man in particular was the funniest thing I've ever seen in my entire fucking life.
He starts, he's like talking in Japanese. And the translator's just like, video games in this era.
I don't think that translator actually speaks any Japanese. I think he just... Like, he had like
made his best guesses.
He had like a weird like sitcom day where he stumbled into that job, had to like fill in for somebody.
There is, honest to God, one point where I swear, like, the guy had been talking a fucking mile a minute, and then, like 1 minute later, you can, like, hear him, like, accidentally, like knock his mic over, and, like, yes, video games and, shit.
I mean, I could not repeat to you anything of what he said, other than that he mentioned a Travis touchdown.
And he likes indie games, I guess.
Yeah.
I think we skipped over it when me and Jess were watching it with Victor. However, we went into extensive detail about the weird Ice Cube Arctic scene.
Oh, when he's like shaking the ice.
Oh
yes.
yeah.
In the thing.
Where it's supposed to.
I don't buy it. It looked really cool.
Yeah.
Even though I can't imagine it.
Do you know what he was saying?
Yeah. It has like some kind of like haptic feedback thing.
Yeah. It has HD rumble capabilities.
Which is
like high definition rumble, which means like nothing.
Well, I think. Well, what it seemed to be suggesting was that, like, the rumble functionality is, like, it has, like, spatial qualities to it. Like, it occurs, like, in different places in the remote, depending on, like, what the object is supposed to be.
Which, I don't think there's any fucking reason for that.
No, I don't mind it.
I don't mind it at all.
But what the fuck are they gonna...
Yeah, like what is the purpose of this?
Like...
I mean, I like Rumble, but like whenever Rumble is happening, it's like an explosion, right? Like something fucking crazy is happening. Yeah, and so there's no like there's never gonna be a point where an explosion is happening directly like on my left side only.
Well, if they somehow crafted a gameplay experience that like really made use of like this HD Rumble, I think it could be pretty neat.
It would be fucking sick nasty.
Yeah, so I'm for it.
Also, there was like a
Although
rock
I'm
paper
skeptical.
scissors section.
Oh yeah,
Like how the Wiimote
It
sensor bar thing.
it recognizes the shape of objects, and the examples they gave were rock paper scissors with your hands,
Yes.
which is pretty neat.
I feel like that's far more practical, even though I have no idea what it would be used for.
I mean, I'll tell you what it's going to be used for. It's going to be used so you can do your favorite shadow clone jutsus in Naruto fight.
Never mind the best game system ever.
Yeah, it's just
And so I can do my various gang symbols.
yeah.
And not look like a retard. Except I still will, and the game will know I'm a retard.
When you start up 50 Cent Blood on the Sand 2, 50 Cent 51 cents.
When you start the official Wu-Tang licensed video game, then you will be able to...
you throw up your chosen gang sign that the game helpfully shows you how to make, and then your character just like whoosh, you become outfitted.
You become black in real life.
It's kind of like Final Fantasy X-2, where like the dress orbs like change your class. Like you throw up a different gang sign, and then you get like new abilities based on what gang you're a part of. I know everything about gang culture, and I'm an expert.
You look like it, Ben. You really look like an expert on gang culture.
I'm an expert on what the fuck I'm talking about right now.
Now let's actually talk about the fucking video games. 1-2 Switch. I think Digi described it as WarioWare for normies.
Yeah, 1-2 Switch is not a video game, making it the best video game of all time.
You don't look at the screen. The whole gimmick is that you look into the other person's eyes, and it's a various set of mini games that you are you're first instructed by the screen, and then I guess you look into their eyes, and then you just sense out when to do button presses. I guess.
I think it's cool.
I think it's cool. I also think it's fucking gay.
Yeah. Well, it's not a video game. It's like a video game icebreaker thing.
Yeah, it's for normies. It is the most normie video game ever produced.
Yeah, like it's just like the game itself is just there to keep score while you and your buddies play charades and
whip your dicks out, do a sword fight,
and do quick draw things and whatever, and play tennis with each other, and I'm all for it.
You know what? I did sound very negative just then. I think it's A-okay. I think I wouldn't buy it ever, but you know what? I'm okay with it existing.
I probably wouldn't buy it. What do you think
about 1-2 Switch, the first game? It was like the Cowboys.
It was the stupidest game. I want to take a huge dump on everyone involved with it.
But you can shoot each other in real life. Don't you understand? You play the game by looking into each other's eyes.
A note that I have for this is face-to-face actual real-life death.
It's the gimmick of this Nintendo Switch.
Okay, now let's move on from the gayest game ever to the gayest game ever. Punch out shit, arms looks cool, it's okay, yes, and it's awesome.
You don't think...
It looks like it's retarded.
It's
like all retarded baby shit for toddlers.
It's like a fighting game, but it's like you shoot each other.
It is the essence of a fighting game, in fact.
It's literally a game for mentally disabled kids.
Well, it looks like a really great time for me.
It's right up my alley.
No, I thought it looked really neat. And
plus, notice how when they showed the gameplay of it, they just showed the gameplay. They didn't show the guys actually playing with it because they're not gonna look like they're doing stuff.
No.
When you're playing it, you're just gonna go.
Yeah. You're just gonna be making little I'm making very minor gestures with my hands right now.
I don't get it. I don't get why they can't just make video games. Why they have to make a bunch of bullshit.
I will agree that the motion controls very severely will probably damage it. However,
you know what?
I like the idea. Like the guy on the presentation described it as like boxing. You have to punch, but it's like shooting. You have to adjust where your opponent will be.
I think the idea.
I think it's a very good game idea.
The idea of flicking the thing to punch and then turning to adjust the trajectory of your punch seems pretty neat. And if it felt good, I think it could be really.
Because it's not gonna be like that. It's gonna be like that.
Yeah, the trailer has these guys actually throwing full body punches as though it actually controls where the punch goes, which is not the truth.
Yeah, not the truth at all.
Not even close. But I still think it looked fun.
Okay. My opinion on that is, I know a friend who will buy literally every game that the Switch pulls out, and I will try it at his house, and if I think it's cool, I'll buy it myself. I'm going to go in with low expectations because I don't like motion controls a lot, but I'm hopeful for the future.
I mean,
I think it
Nintendo has
could
done-
be very cool.
Nintendo has done motion controls good a couple of times, and if they did it again,
But
that
not
would be
nearly
great.
enough times to justify that they've been doing it for like 11 years.
That's true.
Yeah.
That is true.
It's time to pack it in, to give it up.
Yes. I basically agree.
No, I'm excited for ARMS.
I
I've
can't
already
wait.
got arms.
But they're gay. They aren't springs. They
Yeah,
are like
they only reach like
arms.
this far, man. I want to punch a cute girl who's like way over there.
I think about
Whoosh.
punching cute girls pretty much constantly.
If you want
It's
to punch women, you've got to allow yourself to get close to them. You can't be a MGTOW.
No!
You can't be a MGTOW and still beat women.
God, the greatest conflict
Yeah.
of interest.
Next is Splatoon. Me and Ben love Splatoon. I don't think you even know. Well, I'm sure you know what it is, but I mean like
I've played it.
indifferent
It's
towards
just
it.
a fucking you're shooting paint at the floor.
Yeah, it's fun,
It's-
man.
it's-
There's all these
it's
different
very
weapons
fun.
that shoot different amounts of
Okay.
paint at the floor.
I will say Splatoon would be the best game ever, but the Wii U is the worst video game console. It's so bad.
Yeah.
Like having to play it with the gamepad is the worst experience a human being
When I
has.
played Splatoon, it just felt like a game where nothing I did mattered. It was completely random which team ended up getting the most paint. It was all just a
Yeah.
big clusterfuck.
Okay,
It is true that it can feel like feel like you're winning the whole game and then you lose at the end and you don't know why.
Okay, most of my experience with Splatoon comes from the competitive mode they have,
Yeah.
which isn't Turf Wars. It's like a bunch of objective-based game modes. And those game modes are very, very fun, unique, and they do involve like putting like paint on the ground in multiple ways. However, they aren't as open. Open in the sense that you can just paint anywhere and it'll count as points for your team. It's much more, again, objective-based, and you feel far, far more important in that mode.
Wait, you're talking about like the single player?
No, I'm talking about the competitive mode. There's Turf Wars, which is casual, and then it's called ranked mode. And they have different game modes in that.
I don't think I ever played any of those.
Okay, that's good. They're fun.
Yeah.
Single player is also very fun.
Well,
it's definitely-
the single player campaign was kind of fun. It felt a little hollow. The
Uh,
game is definitely meant to be.
Yes.
It's not meant for that.
The final boss was very fucking hype. However,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
rest
yeah,
of the single
yeah.
player campaign, I could not fucking care less
the
about.
final. I have not actually played the final boss, but I've seen it. It's awesome.
It is incredible. He's black, he's an octopus, and he's my dad.
I love the Inklings.
Yes,
I love whatever their octopus enemies are called.
the Octolings.
The Octolings and the Inklings. I love that they're like evil beast children
Yes.
that hate and eat one another.
Yes,
They
I do
they
too.
only live for battle and urban youth fashion. There's two things that drive them.
In urban youth fashion and murder.
Yes, it's true.
And that's why I love it.
Yeah.
I like that you can change your hairstyle in this game. I am gay.
Well, okay.
And as such, I like to
Here's-
dress up my fictional character
Here-
in many ways.
Well, here's
because
the
I'm
thing.
gay.
Here's the one thing that did fucking kill me about Splatoon, which was that there was no local multiplayer. Well, no, there was local multiplayer, but it was like shitty and bad because it wasn't the actual. It wasn't like a turf war. It was like who can like shoot the most balloons or something. It was awful, and I think the reason it was implemented that way is because like the real game has all this functionality that requires the Wii U gamepad,
Yeah.
and you're only supposed to have one. So if they can fucking cure that,
Well, they have, because the whole point of the Switch is you're supposed to have two
yeah,
if you want to play with someone else.
I guess that's true.
Well, I mean, I guess the point
Well,
is
that's
that
kind
there's so many different ways to play
That's
it.
kind of a
Yeah.
shit solution because then that's just being like buy another console. I mean, yeah, I could
Oh,
I
oh.
could play with my friends by buying 2 Wii U's already.
Okay, think about it this way. If you have a friend who wants to play Splatoon, they are going to have a fucking Nintendo Switch.
I guess so. No, what if you want to just bring a friend over and be like, hey, play this fun game that I have?
You're right. However, I think that's far less likely than the scenario I have presented.
Maybe.
I do agree that it should be not that.
They should have some game mode where like you and a friend just fucking give each other your Joy-Cons and just like have a little fucking mini turf war at each
I
other.
think it will be like that.
That's all I wanted was just give me the regular game in miniature to play with a friend locally on one console.
I do believe it will be that. However, I think it's whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, they didn't really explain how exactly the multiplayer modes work in the new Splatoon, but they'll probably make it better.
I'm sure they will, and even if they don't, I'm going to be mainly playing ranked.
Yeah.
And I will have a blast doing so. I will be able to dress up my little boy, and he will be my son, and hopefully I don't have my dick inside him anymore, because the police came to my house that one time. It was a fiasco. Hopefully my dick doesn't find his way into his ass.
And then, on that note, and then there was some anime shit.
Well, before the anime shit.
All right.
Before the anime shit, a game that we all care about, the new Mario.
Oh, the new Mario. This is good.
Yeah.
Yes.
Very
accurate.
I was skeptical when I first saw, because the first thing they show is him in that GTA world with the regular people walking around, and
I think it looks awesome.
I thought it looked bad at first, but the more I thought about it, every level of the game looks so different. You said that when watching the trailer, and I don't know, I don't feel like it's meant to. Maybe I was thinking of it more as the lore of the Mushroom Kingdom, where I don't think that's what they're going for.
Well, the as they stated in the presentation, the whole thing is that Mario has left the Mushroom Kingdom because he's bored and it's a piece of shit.
Is that I missed that?
Well, the game's called Mario Odyssey.
Yeah.
Which brings to mind some kind of weird Wonderlandy, he's just totally in a whole different dimension almost.
Yes. Yeah. The whole thing is Mario is fucking bored and he wants to just walk around other places.
Yeah, I think I thought that the whole game would be set in a realistic looking city, which is definitely not.
No,
the case.
that would have been very weird.
When Tom and them were talking about it the other night, they made it out to seem like some kind of hub world, like a Sonic 06 kind of thing.
It looks like Sonic 06, just if you look at only that part.
But seeing the trailer, it looks like it's just one world of many.
Yeah,
totally
I think it will probably be the first world. However, there there are a ton of different fucking worlds.
Yeah,
and I want to iterate that none of them look like fucking the gay shit we've been getting for a while now.
You mean 3D world and stuff?
Yeah. Well, yeah, they don't look like Grassy Plains. They don't look like fucking Skyworld. They don't look like any of that gay shit.
Oh yeah, there's pastel polygon world, and there's forest world.
There's a forest world that specifically has a rainy backdrop, and Mario was swimming in it, and there's rays of light coming through down the trees, and it's fairly like a moody green and blue color scheme. Yeah. And there's also that one world that I can't describe in any other way than red squares.
I don't remember that one.
It just kind of looks like there's red squares and trees, and it's odd.
A whole lot of rebel pixels all over the place.
The communistic overlord himself, the rebel pixel.
Okay, so I just, I was skeptical at first, and I was like, realistic world. But the more I think about it, the more I'm just like, man, I actually am really happy that they're just making a new 3D Mario, and it's been way too long. I don't know why they let it go on this long. But I'll fucking play it.
I understand you not wanting, not you, but you, collective you.
Yeah.
Not wanting to have Mario interact with normally proportioned human beings.
However,
I think it looks hilarious, ridiculous, and I love it.
Yeah, if it's him, if he's on some interdimensional odyssey and it's just one of many wacky worlds, then it's cool.
Yeah,
it's good and it's great.
And I like the idea of being able to run around a city. And just fucking jump around, because I want to jump around in this city.
It's funny to me, because the whole open world city game is such a saturated genre now. So to have fucking Mario show up to a world that looks like that, but do Mario style platforming through it. I don't know if that's the joke they were trying to make with it or anything, but it's funny to me to think about it.
I don't think it's a joke. I think it looks cool. And they wanted to do
it's definitely some humor in there, and putting
Mario
alongside these.
Yes, that is true.
Yeah.
You're right in that aspect. And not just the aesthetics of it, the gameplay itself looks very fucking cool, because there's a bunch of movement mechanics.
Yeah, throwing the hat.
Throwing the hat was the big one that everyone noticed. But there are also many other things, such as I saw the kick returning from Super Mario 64. I saw him rolling down a hill that looked like a whole new move. And there's just a bunch of little shit. And at one point he was riding a fucking lion, and also he was picking up something, like a big A radish. I don't know if that will just be that, but I hope it's like a Mario 2 thing.
Not really relevant to anything, but I'll be pretty excited to hear Matthew Matosis review it when it comes out.
Yeah,
that should be fun.
I really love the Mario games because like I like to just move around in a comfortable environment.
Yeah.
I like what's the game where you use it, the kinesthetics.
Well, he doesn't make that up, but yeah.
Well, yeah, that
he would use it.
Yeah,
as would I, because it's the word to describe the thing you're talking about.
It's gay.
Yeah,
it's gay, bro. Yes, I like that, and I like the idea of being able to maneuver in various different ways. Because in fucking Galaxy and shit, you just move and you jump.
You had less movement options. Yeah,
and that's why I love Sunshine so much, because the Flood adds so many layers of complexity.
Sunshine is the best.
Yeah, it's the best fucking game ever made. Yeah. It's incredible. And I'm coming, and the new Mario looks good, which is something I never thought I'd ever say in my entire life.
It looks pretty good, and I'm coming. And
yes, well, semen is clogging my entire brain cell.
Well, yeah, I mean, new 3D Mario looks pretty good, and I want to play it.
Yeah.
What more can you say? No. Moving on.
There was a bunch of fucking anime shit. Xenoblade, whatever, Fire Emblem, gay.
No one cares about
Shin Megami Tensei, anime,
What the fuck even is a Shin Megami Tensei?
Something
is it some kind of
shit.
preacher?
Every year there's like 17 new Shin Megami Tensei games, even though people only care about Persona.
Yeah.
I don't know why they even bother with the rest of it.
I don't know. The only thing that the only thing that I know about Shin Megami Tensei that seems even remotely cool is if you kick someone's ass hard enough, they will ask you like a strange riddle, and if you solve their retarded riddle, they will join you.
Yeah.
It's like Persona 3 and 4 are both great games, but there's 50 Shin Megami Tensei games, and the rest of them are all hot trash.
Yeah.
That no one should care about.
Another note.
They got that anime aesthetic. Though.
Yeah,
that shit brings all the boys to the yard.
80
that
games
sucks and that everyone loves.
80 games in development. That's a lot of shit. We have games. I promise. This is indeed not the Wii U. Please trust me. We have video games.
Yeah, remember when Reggie Fils-Aimé was like, "Boy, it's the games that are important," and boy, what games? And I was like, "You're right, Reggie. What games? Name even one video game? You can't."
Reggie looks like he's not a human. He's
a
slimy, like toad creature.
He's so rich.
Okay,
you can just see it looking at him.
He's not rich like wealthy. He's rich like chocolate.
Yeah.
Like he's just dark, and like if you like take a look at him, you just need a glass of milk to just wash him down.
You gotta wash him down. Yeah, you need to dilute him with something.
He looks like fucking like Lord Slug, like a big fat Namek who found his way to Earth and is just shitting up the place.
He is literally a goblin.
He is definitely a goblin.
I think he's a hobgoblin.
He's
evolved.
God, he's totally a hobgoblin. If you could add some kind of a third ob to that hobgoblin word, like a slob hobgoblin.
Awful.
He's
truly awful.
He's a fucking gobsloblin.
Gobsloblin.
He's an everlasting slob gobster.
And then Shigeru Miyamoto's there looking like a special needs child playing Nintendo games.
Which he almost certainly is a special needs child.
Looking like a soccer mom who had a stroke in 2005
and never fully recovered.
And then some other guy pokes around.
Yeah, he was
corner,
fiddling
hiding,
with the TV,
hiding behind a bush,
as all Japanese people are known to do. He jumps out and he's like, "Oh, Reggie, I'm glad you like to play video games, Zelda."
Miyamoto looks like he's aging like Benjamin Button, but also like a normal person
at the same time. He's shrinking and getting smaller, and his cheeks are getting chubbier, but the wrinkles just keep getting deeper and deeper. horrible.
Truly unfortunate for all parties involved in this.
Yes.
Truly a great source of shame for Japan.
They gotta hide that boy.
They have to hide him
They gotta
away.
bury him
They
somewhere.
have to lock him away where he can't get out.
Before he turns back into a zygote. Just a disgusting wrinkly sperm floating in a jar.
Before he regresses to the Star Child from Space Odyssey 2001.
Oh
Yeah.
my god. Floating in a giant, like, egg.
Mm-hmm.
A game that is undeniably anime, though I was interested in the fact that it looked fucking weird. Project Octopus fucker.
Wait, was that a game?
Yeah,
I thought that was like the subtitle for the new Fire Emblem or something.
No.
Project
Octopath.
Octopodia Starship XL Saga.
Project Octomom. You play as Octomom. You beat up all of your kids. No, that's not what.
What about Octodad?
He's gay. Anyway, the game
They're
is
divorced
like
now.
it's like Final Fantasy. It has like pixel graphics. However, it's like 3D, but the pixels, not the pixels. The pixels are like they're still like flat. They're like it's like Paper Mario.
What are you talking
What?
You want me again.
about? Wait, I have to pee really bad.
Okay,
Let's take a break.
Cut.
It's time to start.
Okay, I'm back from peeing.
Uh,
It was like Octopath Missionary?
Yes.
That sounds right.
It was like if you were playing with magnets, like pixel art magnets, like in a Paper Mario-esque world.
Yeah, it looked like JRPG. It had like a JRPG pixel. I remember that. And I didn't know what it was.
Fucking weird.
I thought it was just like some retro like concept art for the new Fire Emblem or something.
No, it was not even the same game at all.
They all look that anime segment of the whole game of the presentation was just all jumbled together.
Another anime that we hate, Skyrim.
Oh.
Everyone was joking about how it was in the original trailer, but it wasn't actually officially announced for the Switch, and everyone's gonna think. Everyone said it was just not gonna be there.
Yeah,
Uh,
which would have been hilarious.
It would have been
put
very
Skyrim
funny.
on their fucking
But
game.
Todd Howard, the literal liar himself, gets up on stage.
The liar.
In his Aztec temple he has built into his house, and he says that yes, Skyrim is coming, and fuck yeah, bro. But what I want to know is why anyone likes Skyrim or is pretending to like Skyrim.
Search me, man. I don't play Bethesda games.
Yeah, Bethesda is awful, and Todd Howard can suck my wee knee.
Yeah, I don't know. I know I said before that I like to get immersed and like have like a narrative, which you would think I would love games like Skyrim, but like I don't know, they're so big and overblown, and like
And
I'm not looking.
they look so fucking bad.
I'm not looking to be impressed with the scale of a game.
Yeah.
You know, I don't care about that. So I don't like the idea that a game is like 100 hours long and like the map is 1,000,000 fucking miles wide is just kind of exhausting more than like exciting for me.
Yeah, definitely. Skyrim looks bad, and I've only heard bad things about it. I hear it's boring, I hear it's dull,
Well,
and I have no reason why I would want to play it.
I only hear criticism of it, but it's criticism that makes me think that it's probably an overall solid game for what it is, but it's just got like does lots of little shit wrong that really pisses fans off.
Yeah. Either way, would never fucking buy it. It's a PC game. I could literally just buy it legally.
Was that like censored?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. I could. I would never buy this game. I could literally just borrow it legally. I see.
Yes. Then we got to the crazy No More Heroes guy who was a stumbling, mumbling jerk.
Stumbling, mumbling fool. That's Suda51. I can't believe that was Suda51. Is that true?
Yes.
Is that really?
Yes.
Okay.
I have never played a No More Heroes game, but due to
There's only one, isn't there?
There's two.
Okay.
It looks like something I would love. And that picture of Travis that was like on like the screen was so fucking hot. I'm gay now. I am gay.
What did his shirt say?
It was something like Travis Touchdown Strikes Back or something.
All right.
But his face was so charismatic and so Japanese.
I like that No More Heroes exists. I think I played a little bit of the first one and was like, that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
It looks cool. I like seeing it around.
Yeah,
I don't feel the need to play it myself necessarily.
I definitely want to play it someday.
I could. Maybe.
Maybe. If I were paid to play that game, I would definitely do it.
I do respect Suda51's like weird outsider like auteur fucking game making ethos. I think it's great that he's around.
Yes.
Yeah. It's pretty sweet.
Then after I was turned gay live, fucking EA came out to talk about how like they like Nintendo and they are going to make FIFA.
Yeah. Wait. I totally do not even remember that happening.
Yeah. I
don't recall. Wait. I do remember the MGTOW soccer players appearing very briefly in the final trailer.
Yes. He was the guy who had Bill Trinan narrating or translating. The giant.
He was the
giant.
He was the giant from Twin Peaks.
Yes.
Was that guy? It is happening again.
It literally no. I don't think I've ever heard anyone say anything positive about EA. Vin's like searching through the library of his mind, trying to come up with one thing to refute that.
Trying to remember what a video game is. Yeah, they're evil probably. I don't know. Do they make any good games that aren't gay?
Well, yeah, no. I'm not saying they're evil. I'm just saying they're just gay.
Do they? No, but serious question. Do they make any good games?
No.
Okay.
They make sports games and they make just general gay games.
Like what? Give me an example.
I think they do like some sort of Call of Duty stuff.
Okay, so modern gaming. They're modern gaming personified.
Yeah. All right. Then I have a bullet point that says no games.
No games. There weren't enough games for sure. And the games that there were a lot of anime bullshit. Okay. There are 4 games, in my opinion, coming out for the Nintendo Switch. So far announced. Yeah.
2 of them, Switch 1-2 Switch looks on my raid system that ranges from a -3 to a +3. It is a +1.
Yeah.
And then ARMS looks like a +2.
Well, you know what? Okay, I hope we were saying this as we were watching it. It would be really cool if ARMS had like a competitive scene.
Yes.
And corollary to that, like for that to happen, it would need to have there would need to be real depth to the gameplay.
Yeah.
Like probably there would need to be lots of builds you could make, like customize your characters to behave in different ways, and then strategize beyond just the moment to moment dodging punches.
And just have general complexity in the combat itself.
They introduced the game by saying it's a game with lots of depth and complexity and replayability, which I hope is true. If that were true, it looks fucking fun as hell. But the game we actually saw in the trailer, there wasn't much there. We didn't see it do very much.
I heard from a little birdie. I didn't actually watch the Nintendo Treehouse presentation, which is where they showed all the games in depth. I heard a little birdie tell me that in the Treehouse presentation, where they're playing ARMS, one of the commentators is talking about frame inputs and how to save frames and maximize your min-maxing your inputs like a real fighting game.
That's pretty cool.
It is fucking pretty cool.
That sounds pretty cool.
And it makes me think that they actually care about this game. And it's not going to be shitty.
I like it. I hope that's true. I hope that's true, even though that kind of excludes me. Yeah. Because I'm not going to get so fucking good at ARMS that I'm going to be worrying about saving the frames. Yeah. But I still like it. Yeah.
Now that Jesse's out of the room and I'm not scared to death, I bumped up ARMS to a 3.
Thank God.
And fucking Splatoon and Mario, they look incredible. They look like they will be the best games ever made.
If Splatoon is any better than original Splatoon, it will be the best game ever made.
Yes.
And I won't accept any future games as valid.
I just can't wait for new Splatfests to come out.
I never actually did any Splat because I didn't have a Wii U. I just played it at my friend's house when I was visiting him a few times.
If you get a Switch, we will become the Splatoon boys.
Oh God, can I? Oh God, I would love that so much. But can I? Is there a place for Splatoon in my life? I want to make one.
I want to make Splatoon.
I want to make room for. No, I want to make room for it in my heart. Is what I'm saying. Yeah. And in my bed.
Pokemon is at the door. Besides, that's completely inaccurate because there's a Pokemon game coming out for the Switch. So.
Oh no! Wait, why didn't they show that?
Cause it's all secret. Ooh. Even though, like, everyone who cares knows.
Well, apparently I don't care, because I didn't know
Yeah.
until you told me.
You know how, like, there's Platinum for Diamond and Pearl?
Yeah.
Sun and Moon is going to have a Platinum on the Switch.
What's it called? Is it called Eclipse?
It's called, the codename is Stars.
I hope it's called Eclipse.
Okay, the codename is Stars.
Fair enough. Not happy about it.
You're going to be able to walk with your Pokemon like in Pokemon Yellow and Heart Gold and Soul Silver.
I hope that's true, because the walking Pokemon in Heart Gold and Soul Silver is actually the best thing that ever happened.
There's even more reason for it now.
Yeah.
Because before you couldn't really do that much with your Pokemon. Like, it was fucking sick,
Yeah,
but there was not a lot you can do. Now think about fucking this. You're walking with your Pokemon. You turn around, you press A, you immediately go into the Pokemon Pokemon Refresh.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
You turn around and talk to them, and you pet them and give them a
Yeah,
beam.
yeah.
It's just a little thing. Just the little things, Nintendo. Yeah. Just give us these little things.
And then you promote them to Flight Lieutenant. And then they die.
Yeah, that's right. Because I didn't fucking switch out to
You fucking retard.
because I'm an idiot. Yeah, that's correct.
There's also a Kirby game coming. I'm fairly certain.
I would hope so.
Yeah.
I would really hope so. God, every time a new Kirby game comes out, I say the same fucking thing. But let me say it again. Please bring back powers and power combining from Kirby 64.
Yes.
Please.
That would be fucking sick.
That would make the Switch the best console of all time.
Yeah. Power combining in 64 is amazing.
It's so good, and there's no reason they couldn't continue to do it forever.
I know why. Because Kirby game, there are two eras of Kirby games. There's the Adventure era, and then there's the Superstar era. Adventure era the abilities in that operate. There are a lot more abilities. However, all the abilities have like one use. They all have one move that you can execute. And in Superstar, I shouldn't say they had way more, but there's the same amount of abilities. But each ability has an entire moveset dedicated to it.
Yeah, which was amazing.
Yeah.
And the best thing ever.
And 64 operates on an adventure style abilities.
So each thing only does one thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? Yeah, I think I would. If I had to have one or the other, maybe I would like the complex abilities that have like whole movesets. Yes. But why can't it be both?
Yeah.
Yeah. It fucking boggles my mind. All the things that Nintendo doesn't do.
Yeah.
When they're fucking Nintendo. And they could do anything.
Yeah, they could do literally anything.
Damn it.
I hope they do that. That would be incredible.
At least, even if it's not that, at least, I don't have anything against, like, Epic Yarn and stuff. Like, it is what it is, and that's fine. But why have there not been new Kirby games that have the power system and, like, new powers and stuff? Like, why have they not made more Kirby games that are about the powers?
I agree.
Yeah.
I mean...
Like, I love that.
I mean, the problem is that Kirby games don't come out that often.
And that's the problem right there.
Yeah. Like, whenever there's a new, like, mainland Kirby, like there are two Kirby games. There are the side games that are experimental, weird, and have nothing to do with anything Kirby-related, and they're awesome.
Yeah.
They're always awesome.
Like Air Ride?
Yeah, like Air Ride, like Canvas Curse, shit like Mass Attack.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have said shit. Cool shit like Mass Attack.
Yeah, I haven't actually played any of those games, but...
They're great.
Yeah.
I
hear Air Ride is really good. I heard Mass Attack was pretty good, and it looked really weird.
The Mass Attack is good. Like the gameplay itself is good, but there's like weirdly like a ton of mini games you can do in it, and like a lot of the Kirby anime characters come up in it.
Really?
Yeah, it's odd. It's very odd.
That's good. No, I like it.
I do like it.
Yeah. All right.
And then there's the mainland Kirby games. What?
Oh, sorry. Just do we know what the Kirby game for the Switch is going to be?
No.
Oh.
Well, I don't think it's even been confirmed. I just know that HAL is working on something.
Okay.
And HAL doesn't fucking do anything besides Kirby.
Don't they do Pokemon?
No, I don't think so. It's just Game Freak.
That's right. Well, why did I think there was a... Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I'm stupid.
Anyway, mainland Kirby games are like shit like Superstar, like Adventure, like Nightmare Dreamland. And those ones always introduce at least one new ability. And shit like Robobot introduced the mech system. The
mech system in Kirby?
Yeah.
What the fuck is Kirby Robobot?
Planet Robobot, Kirby has a mech. It literally looks exactly like Gurren.
What?
Oh, no, Lagan, sorry. It looks exactly like Lagan.
The big one or the head?
The head.
Okay, what game are we talking about?
Kirby Planet Robobot.
That what? What?
It came out like a year ago.
I've never heard of it.
You've heard of Kirby?
I've not heard of Kirby Planet Robobot. I swear to God, this is the first time, and you're making it up.
No,
no,
it's
all a lie.
It looks awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, it is awesome. It is awesome. Anyway, what the fuck are we talking about?
I don't know, Kirby, and we went on a Kirby tangent.
Yeah.
And Kirby,
the point is, Kirby's awesome. Please come to the Switch. I love you.
Yeah, I can get behind that.
What games do you want to see for the Switch? Like, we're over the presentation. It was good.
Yeah, was there any like? Oh well, Zelda, which I don't really.
Oh my god, I forgot about Zelda. I have notes for that.
I don't really play Zelda, but if I had a Switch, would I? Honestly, no, because it's kind of like Skyrim.
Yeah.
It kind of has the same reasons I wouldn't play it as I wouldn't play a game like Skyrim. Even I don't know. The cutscenes look really cool. Like the art style looks great. I don't know. Yeah, it looks neat.
My note says, "Hark, Zelda. It has locations. It has goblins and yes."
And there was a man with a shark for a head.
Yes. As someone who hates Zelda, that trailer looked fucking sick, and I kind of want to play it.
Yeah. It did look pretty cool.
Yeah.
I don't know if I would actually do it unless like multiple people independently told me like, Ben, you have to play the new Zelda. It will surprise you in ways you cannot imagine. And then I'd be like, well, fuck it.
Fuck you, fuck.
Maybe I guess.
You can't move my cold, bitter heart.
No, only Undertale. Oh man, did you see all the sweet Undertales they're releasing on the Nintendo
seriously.
Switch? There's Zelda Undertale, Kirby Undertale,
Mario
Undertale, Pokemon
Undertale,
Pokemon Undertale, Splatoon Undertale, and finally Earthbound.
Never.
The best Undertale.
Never in the world. Never.
What if they released a new Earthbound game?
It will be shit because Toei has specifically stated he does not want to do another Earthbound, and due to the fact they would get another guy, and that new guy would be awful.
Yeah. Okay. I didn't think about that. That's too bad. All right, never mind then.
Earthbound doesn't need to be made again. They just need to release Mother 3.
Wait, they already released Mother 3. No? Is it only like fan translated?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What? They still haven't released Mother 3?
No.
Not even on like the virtual console?
No.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Why? Why?
Just like a year and a half ago, they released the first Mother.
And not Mother 3.
Yeah. And the thing about Mother 1 is that it had been fully translated officially by Nintendo since it was made like in 1998 or 1989 or something like that.
So like it had already been released.
Yeah.
Previously, and they re-released it.
Yeah.
But they didn't release Mother 3.
Well, basically the idea it was fully translated, and then they just put it up on a shelf somewhere, and they're like, "Oh, we'll release that someday."
Oh, and they just finally got around to it.
Yeah.
I see.
Ridiculous.
How fucking long does it take to translate a game from Japanese?
Well, I don't think very long, since the fan translation did it in like a year.
Yeah. Yeah, this is Nintendo.
Yeah.
But this is Nintendo we're talking about. That can't be fucking bothered to model walk cycles for, I don't know, 20 Pokemon, 30 Pokemon, you know.
Ridiculous. Awful.
Criminal. Literally criminal.
Yeah.
The police are en route to Japan right now. I've called Interpol. They're going to arrest Miyamoto and the ghost of Satoru Iwata. They've sent Ghostbusters over there.
And Sakura-Con.
So sent them to Sakura-Con to stop all the video games.
The source of all evil, Sakura-Con.
Yeah, I mean, there's got to be some mastermind behind it all.
You know how like in fiction, industry is often portrays like this big like cloud of black smoke with like giant pipes like leading out the smoke, and like there's a bunch of workers being whipped. That's what I imagine Sakura-Con is.
It's not even. It's just a convention. It's not even related or official in any way. But still,
yes.
I think all these shit games, somebody's making them.
It has to be that.
Well, who else could be so evil?
As John Sakura-Con, the CEO of Sakura-Con.
As he famously said, I will I will poison video games.
No, not even that. I will continue to make video games.
I will continue to make video games, he said, twirling his mustache and gnashing his teeth. His filed down pointy teeth.
His most heinous prediction: video games will get more realistic.
And real life will become more like video games until you can't fucking tell what's happening.
The Nintendo Switch coming out in 2 months.
Do you have any other games that you'd like to see on the Switch machine?
Yes. Let me think. I'm very interested in a new Shadow Pokemon game. Did you have played?
Like Gale of Darkness?
Yes.
I have not played any of them.
Okay, first of all, they're great games in and of themselves, but you specifically would fucking adore those games.
You think so?
First of all, they're super fucking edgy.
They seem like edgy versions. Wait,
Yeah.
but okay, do they have like Pokemon battles in them?
Yes.
Like actual normal.
Yeah, yes.
Then why don't okay, what separates a Shadow game from a mainline game?
Okay. It's much more like an RPG in the sense that there aren't like gyms. Like it's a much more involving story. Like you use Pokemon and like there is a story about Pokemon. There is.
I have never even considered playing one.
Yeah.
But
okay.
Maybe I was wrong.
Okay. In Pokemon there is no story.
Well,
And if there is a story, it's bad. Besides Sun and Moon has a good story.
Yeah. Okay.
But XD Gale of Darkness has like an interesting plot, like, and it basically has a narrative, which is something that Pokemon games lack completely.
But is it missing any of the things that make a mainline Pokemon game?
It is missing extraneous details such as like gyms.
Fine.
Yes. Like there is no like route system. The way battles work in that is, like if the story needs you to go to a town, your character will get on a spike and he will go to that town, and then you will like the towns are fucking huge, and there's a ton of shit to do in each town, and you can battle people in that town, and you have to take down like an evil corporation.
Do you catch Pokemon?
You can catch Pokemon, like you can catch normal wild Pokemon.
Yeah.
However, it's not like you don't walk in. It's fairly convoluted, at least compared to walking in tall grass. You have to. There are specific. I think they're called I think they're actually called Pokespots.
Pokestops? Pokespots?
Yeah.
Okay.
And you have to get like I think it's like cheese or something and lay them out for the Pokemon. And,
really?
And then like come back 20 minutes later and there'll be like a wild like Aggron there.
What?
Yes. Okay, but that's not how you get Pokemon in the game. The point of the game
How
is...
do you get Pokemon in the game?
You don't even know that?
I don't know anything.
It's
I know nothing about it.
Okay, it's fucking sick. You're gonna love this.
Okay, alright.
At the beginning,
Lay it on
at
me.
the beginning of XD Gale of Darkness, I know like it's like
That's on the GameCube, right?
yeah, and so is Coliseum. Coliseum is the first game in the series. But
Wait, Coliseum is a Shadow game?
Yes.
Does it have like a plot?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
I thought it was just like a battler.
No.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Pretty much Coliseum is like Coliseum like XD Gale of Darkness is a direct sequel. Like it has the same town and it's like the same plot.
Weird.
Yeah.
Does it have its own region?
No.
What region is it in?
I mean like both of the games have their own like region.
Yeah.
But they both take place in the same
I
region.
get it, but
Yeah.
what land are they in?
The Ore region.
ORRE?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's fucking cool. You catch your main method of catching Pokemon is at the beginning of XD Gale of Darkness, you're given a snag machine. And this is like an arm like grip, like fucking like Dr. Claw like arm.
Okay.
And throughout the game, they're like this team called it's like Team Cypher, I'm pretty sure. Just has made a bunch of Shadow Pokemon because Shadow Pokemon are just like
they're like evil versions of regular Pokemon.
Well, not even evil. They're more like they injected depression and fucking crazy shit into Pokemon, and now Pokemon are just fucking flailing around and they just can't even function.
They're just monsters?
Yeah, they're monsters and they're in pain.
Awesome.
Constantly. Yeah.
Holy shit.
And whenever I can't even describe how cool it is when you see a Shadow Pokemon, because someone throws out a Pokemon and then you get to see like their little animation play, and then you think, wait, oh man, I really want to have that Pokemon. Like that Pokemon looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
And then like I can't even like I'm gonna do like a visual joke for this. Like
okay.
Like he throws out the Pokemon, like someone throws out a Pokemon, and then your character does this.
Like he's shocked.
Yeah.
He's like
what?
Wow.
And then like his glasses like lights up. He's like robot glasses and they light up. And then like fucking like shadow fire bursts out of the Pokemon. Like it's fucking exploding.
My eyes are wide with passion and terror.
And it says a shadow like that Pokemon is a shadow Pokemon in all caps. And you know what you fucking do?
What do you do?
This is a trainer battle.
Yeah.
You whittle that Pokemon down and you snag that trainer's Pokemon.
With your like mecha arm?
Yes. And,
Wow.
and for every Pokeball, like it has Ultra Balls and stuff, but the thing that makes this different is that whenever you throw it, like, and you know when the Pokeball opens, a hand comes out and it grabs the Pokemon.
Whoa.
And it drags it fucking in. And you know what you do with that Shadow Pokemon?
What?
Shadow Pokemon like are fucking like shit. Shadow Pokemon like are shit. They have their own like type and shit.
Okay.
And they can only use like shadow moves.
Yeah.
And you have to get it to a high friendship, and then you go to like this mossy cobble area in the second town, and it's like you have to do like a fucking like a pure like Jesus like baptism with your Pokemon.
Do you have to like purify them?
Yeah, you have to it's something like your Bidoof opens his heart to you. It loves you. Yes, exactly.
Oh my God,
I know.
My Shadow Bidoof.
Yes, exactly. That's exactly what it's fucking like.
Oh wow.
And you are now best friends with your Bidoof. And by the way, for all, I know Bidoof is Gen 4. He just came to mind first. I don't know why.
I assumed that the Shadow Pokemon games were like the Pokemon card game video game.
No, not at all.
Huh.
They are just normal Pokemon battles.
And like you catch with balls and stuff?
Yeah.
Can you Nuzlocke one?
Yes, you can.
Oh my God.
I mean, you would have to like change the Nuzlocke rules because like
it seems like catching is limited or like
yes,
different or like
yes.
happens at set story points or something.
Well, yes.
Yeah.
So you would either have to make it so like you just keep the same Nuzlocke rules, like you can only just catch the first Pokemon you see in each town.
Yeah.
Or you can keep it so you can only catch wild like legitimate wild Pokemon, or it's just you catch whatever you want, or like it's random each time. You have to look it up. But
right.
it is feasibly to be Nuzlocked, and the Nuzlocks of that game are very intense due to like these Shadow Pokemon are hard to catch first of all, and also the game is just like Shadow Pokemon. You have to really fucking grind it out with them and make sure they love you. Like you form like a way deep bond with them, because you have to make sure every Pokemon loves you, or you can't open up their heart.
So, but you can use them as their Shadow version.
Yes.
Oh. Wow.
Yeah.
Well, alright. I didn't know any of this.
Yeah.
And now I hope that one does come out on the Switch, and maybe I'll play it.
A character who is literally you is named Mirror B, and he is a very tall man, very skinny, who has a disco outfit and a giant afro that looks like a Pokeball. And
I've seen him.
He has a team of 6 Pokemon. All of them are Ludicolo. and all they want to do is dance.
Why don't people talk about these games more?
Because people are literally stupid. But do you know how many times I've heard, like, there's never been a real Pokemon game on a console, on a home console before. I'm gay!
People just are just, like, don't view them as legit because they're, like, not handheld or whatever.
Yeah, they're not handheld, and, dude, there's no, like, gyms, dude, like, seriously?
There's no gyms in Alola. What
yeah,
now?
Yeah.
What now?
I swear, they are literally just like Pokemon games. There's Pokemon Mart, you have to stop an evil organization. Like, it's just a fucking Pokemon game.
Okay, I'm interested.
But in 3D and awesome.
I'm sold, man.
Yeah.
I'm sold now.
The character design in that game, the character designs are also fucking crazy. And it has so much pathos. It is the most autistic game ever.
You know
made.
I love pathos.
Yes.
That's my favorite thing in art.
The midget you fight at the end is the best person ever made. And you have to play Gale of Darkness.
I think I should probably play Gale of Darkness at some point.
I mean, okay, both of them are great. Coliseum is very fun, and like you'll get all the backstory of because it's actually pretty integral to XC Gale of Darkness, like story wise.
Yeah.
But
Gale of Darkness is a sequel, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
But I would say XC Gale of Darkness is the much funner game, and Munchlax is in it. So
Shadow Munchlax?
no, you can't catch him, unfortunately.
No.
You have no idea how much I cried when I found out you couldn't catch Munchlax in that game.
I thought you said he was in that game. But...
He's just like an NPC.
Oh.
What happens is like sometimes when you put down cheese in the Poké spots.
Catch them with cheese.
Yeah, and when you, like sometimes he'll come back and Munchlax will be there, and he'll have eaten like normally you have like a full like block of cheese / 24 hours.
Yeah. But he'll just have eaten the
Yeah,
whole thing. Is he like Tubbs in Neko Atsume?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
And then his trainer, this like really sweet old woman will come and be like, "You motherfucker, you bitch!"
What to the Munchlax?
Yeah. Like, come back here. I'm sorry for this. I'll give you a revival herb or whatever. A max revive just for you.
Just for me, Ben.
Yeah.
Great game for the Nintendo Switch. Neko Atsume.
Yeah.
Should definitely come out on the Nintendo Switch.
I mean, they are doing like iPhone shit now, so.
Yeah. Why not? They should make a Pokemon runner game. You know what? Why not? Actually.
Yeah.
You play different Pokemon. You have different moves.
Pokemon is able to be like the most diverse cast, like the most diverse asset of games.
You could make
ever.
any fucking game at all.
Yeah.
With different Pokemon as the protagonist or whatever. Yeah. Pokemon Flight Sim. Ride your Charizard around.
That would legitimately be awesome. Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah.
Just fucking get your fucking Mega Latios and power up its fucking hyper plane engines and just.
A Pokemon Mystery Dungeon game should come out on the Switch. That'd be fucking cool. I haven't played
another side Pokemon franchise that I've kind of been meaning to get into.
Okay, see the thing is everything.
They're not on consoles though, right? They're on handhelds.
Yeah. Everything that I hear, like okay, I was.
But Switch is a handheld, so whatever. It's all out the window.
I've played all of the games up to Sky, and then after Sky. I haven't played any of the games, and everything I've heard about them make it seem like they are the worst video games ever produced by mankind.
Why? What changes after Sky? We're talking the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Sky.
Yeah. They become so fucking like sterile and with no personality, and there's almost no like actual like autism in it. I swear.
God, no.
I'm serious.
Pokemon was born out of autism.
Yeah.
Literally born out of autism.
I feel like the main selling point of Explorers of Sky is just how autistic you can be with it, and I love it so dearly.
I mean...
It is literally a self-insert fanfiction done extremely well. Awesome. You, like, no matter, even if you are Ebenezer fucking Scrooge, Asian Ebenezer Scrooge.
Yeah.
You will form such a long-lasting bond with both your partner Pokemon and the people in your Explorers Guild. There's a point in this game where tensions become, high.
Intolerably high.
Intolerably high, just like race mixing in the United States of America.
Mm-hmm.
Which is also another huge problem.
Yeah.
That you will be heartbroken.
Oh my god.
This is how every day ends in that game. Once you get acquainted with the guild.
Did you say date?
No,
like
there are dates in that game.
Oh, every day. Like it's calendar.
Yeah.
Okay.
You will come home from a taxing day out on the job, exploring and helping people.
Yeah.
You will come home, and this exact same cutscene will play every time. Well, sometimes it'll be exceptions for the story.
Yeah.
But it will be like Louder will come out, and he'll be like, "Hey, he's back! Our best friend's back! All right, let's have dinner together." And then there's like a dinner cutscene where you're all eating at the same dinner.
Like all your friends.
Yeah, all your friends are with you. Yeah. Yes. And it's like munch, chew. Wow, I'm so glad I get to be friends with you. Today was a great day.
Oh my god!
And then you and your partner Pokemon are sleeping in like head to toe, and your partner Pokemon is like, ever since I met you, my life hasn't been the same. I'm so glad I met you on the beach that day. I now have purpose in my life, and I love you dearly, Chimchar.
Oh my god.
And then he'll be like, "Good night, I love you," and he'll like kiss his treasure, and he'll go to sleep.
I don't know how much of this you're making up.
I'm not making up fucking any of it.
Okay.
That's why it's the best game ever made.
Thanks for listening to the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon podcast with the Rowdy Fuckers Cop Killers, folks. I really want to play them.
Yeah. Red and Blue are like Red and Blue Mystery Dungeon. Red and Blue are also very good. That
was Sky you were just talking about, right?
Yes. Okay. Sky is by far the best one, but play Blue and play Sky. Those are the best ones of each one. The reason why Blue is better than Red is because for some weird reason, Red came out on the Game Boy Advance and Blue was on the DS.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Coverage.
Coverage. Blue just feels better to play, and Blue is like it has just like it has the same amount of pathos. I feel, but I feel like I wasn't as connected to the characters in that game.
Which one did you play first?
I played Sky first.
So do you think I should play Sky first or Blue first? Probably Blue.
I mean, I honestly knowing your busy schedule, you should probably pick
just
one.
Jump right to Sky.
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah.
But if you had all the time in the world, play both because they are different plots.
Yeah.
And they're both worth it. Did you know Primal Groudon and Primal Kyogre in Gen 6 and Alpha Ruby and Alpha Sapphire?
Yeah, I'm familiar with them.
we
we hang out.
Yeah.
We have coffee twice a month. Yeah.
Primal Dialga was in Explorers of Sky. He's the main bad guy.
That's not a thing in like the regular games.
No, it's not. No.
Huh. Primal Dialga.
And he's
fucking
not even sick.
He's like a different gen. Primal wait, is there Primal Palkia?
No.
Wait, why wouldn't it be Primal Rayquaza? Wait, there's already a Mega Rayquaza. Well, this is confusing. Why wouldn't Sky be Rayquaza be the main guy?
Well, first of all, because it came out in Gen 4, and they wanted to push, the new guys.
Oh. Okay.
Well, and it was just carried over from the past two.
Okay.
And
Sky is like a different story from Time and Space, right?
It's Time and Darkness.
Yeah.
And it's basically the same thing, but like there's different instances in Time and Space, and they're both in.
They're both similar.
Yeah.
But Sky is different.
Yeah, Sky is, it's different in subtle ways. It's pretty much just the ultimate experience.
Okay.
Of the game.
Is it like the Heart Gold Soul Silver version?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. They gave it the remake treatment.
That game, like literally, there's so many subplots with different Pokemon in Sky. It's pretty much unfucking believable. There's a whole backstory about how you became a Pokemon.
Yeah.
And it involves a Grovyle, and a motherfucking George Costanza, I hate him so fucking much. The scum of the earth, Dusknor, that you will come to believe is literally Satan.
Dusknor. When I'm on Bulbapedia, right, and I'm looking at Pokemon entries, like I'll be scrolling down and looking at all the various data and shit, and I'll see some bits and pieces like from Mystery Dungeon, and there'll be like, and sometimes like I'll scroll past a little thing and be like, oh yeah, Simon I'm on the page for Bulbasaur. Like, oh yeah, Simon the Bulbasaur. Yeah, he always dreamed of becoming a gourmet chef.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what?
it's fucking awesome. That game is a much better RPG than any other Pokemon game.
Yeah.
Because it has people have personality and they change their opinion.
Yeah.
Basically, like the entire hub world is just like the town in your Adventurers Guild, and they change so much. Each level is a randomly generated thing where you just have to help people. I mean, there's story relevance to the townspeople.
Yeah.
But the main meat and bones of the pathos come from the townspeople.
Oh, not the Pokemon?
Oh,
wait, the townspeople are Pokemon.
Yeah.
It's a Pokemon town.
Yeah. The best thing about it is not everyone has the same opinion to every situation. Which is basically that is how characters are written, but everyone's stupid and no one knows how to write characters, and most of the time in shows, characters just agree to do things. There's very little conflict. But in Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, they're real. They're real people. They're more realer than most of the people I know, even though they're fictional Pokemon.
It sounds great, dude.
There's so much.
I think like I've been thinking it over for a long time. I think I have no choice but to check out the Mystery Dungeon series. Maybe I'll like play Blue and just kind of like blast through it, just kind of like to get my foot wet, feet wet, and foot in the door.
Blue is pretty fucking cool. I won't lie. It is cool. There's at one point where you're like running away from home and you have to you have to like face Moltres for whatever reason, I forget.
Yeah.
And your partner just turns to you and says, "Well, it's been good. We're gonna fucking die, bro. Like it's over. Like we've been away from home for so long. We don't have any food. We're gonna die to fucking Moltres."
The thing that's really missing in Pokemon is like the real sense of scale of the Pokemon. Yeah. Because like they have different stats, and like the characters talk about some, and some are more story relevant. But really, every Pokemon is very comparable to one another in like how big and important they feel. Like in battle, each one is just like one chess piece on your fucking chessboard. Whereas like in like a real Pokemon situation, such as the ones that I experience every night in my dreams, if a fucking Moltres showed up, like I imagine like your entire town would just be razed to the ground. You know, if it was a bad day for him.
I remember there's like one screenshot like that I always like point to to show how edgy those games are, and it's of like an adorable Pikachu and a Squirtle. And like they're like little sprites on the overworld, and then there's like a giant Moltres, and there's just a dialogue box, and it's just Squirtle looking at you, and he's just saying, "We are going to die."
Beautiful.
like we are like there's no fucking hope. Just goodbye. I'm sorry.
I'm sold, man. I'm sold.
Play both of those fucking like every Pokemon game is the best game ever made.
Agreed.
Yes.
Wait, is there any Pokemon that isn't the best game ever made?
There was like that one like weird like Fire Emblem Pokemon game, Pokemon Conquest.
Oh. That's okay. First, that's not just Pokemon. It's like a crossover.
Yeah.
I saw that. I thought it looked really cool. Yeah. Although I didn't care about like whatever it was crossing over. Yeah. But I thought that like a Fire Emblem style game with that's kind of what Mystery Dungeon is, isn't it?
A little bit.
Okay, it's not all right. Well, I thought it was a cool idea for use with Pokemon. I thought it's weird that it's like mixing with all these Japanese.
Yeah, I don't know anything about it. It does look pretty cool, but I don't even know anything about its game.
And anyway, they fucking ripped off Nuzlocke Conquest, my famous YouTube series on the YouTube internet.
Truly unfortunate.
Yeah.
Truly unfortunate. There's like Pokemon...
when will I get my due for that? For my contributions?
I'm trying to think. There's Pokemon Puzzle League. I don't think that was very good.
I have no idea what that is.
It's like that one like anime spin-off game for the fucking the 64.
Is it like
it's just Tetris?
Like, I was gonna say, is it like Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine?
Yeah.
Alright, whatever. It barely counts.
Snap was the best game ever made.
Yeah, Snap's cool. Snap's neat. They should make another Snap on the fucking Switch.
The creator of Snap said this is the most infuriating thing I've ever seen. Well, like there are like phones and there are like cameras in your phones now, so it's not like special to take pictures of Pokemon.
Oh,
there aren't Pokemon in real life. Fucking hack!
What an idiot! What is oh my god! Wait, there's cameras in your phone, so I can't even repeat.
Yeah.
So it's not special to take pictures of Pokemon because everyone's doing. I mean, I guess they're playing Pokemon Go to the polls.
No,
and taking pictures of their Pokemon. Sure, that sucks.
It's not. Like no, it's not.
I never really played. I never really played Snap except for like a little bit one time.
Snap is very fun.
It's neat. I like it.
Snap is the funnest if you don't know how to play it.
Yeah.
Then,
like if you don't know how to like optimize your shit. Yeah. So many games are like that.
Because then often in the different like in the first level, I remember the first time I saw Lapras like out in the ocean, I was like, this is the most complex game ever made. This is as deep as video games can go.
Wait, why? Because it was like too far away, and you had to like figure out how to get him to come to you or something. Yeah.
Like there is no deeper video game than Pokemon Snap. That is legitimately what I thought. And trying to wake up that Snorlax was my fucking. And you have to replay every level. Well, you don't have to, but like you can go back.
Yeah.
And to like snap them all.
Good pictures. And snap them all. Yeah. Yeah, this is yeah, Pokemon could be every fucking genre of every game all the time ever made.
Yeah.
Because it has the most diverse cast of characters ever created.
Yes.
And that's it. What else can you even say?
Nothing. What other video games franchises do you want to see on the Switch?
Oh man, Undertale.
Would Undertale even play well on the Switch?
It would just play like any other game.
Yeah,
It'd just be a JRPG, you know.
Yeah. Undertale on the Switch.
Definitely. So definitely Undertale needs to come to the Switch so that a new generation can experience it.
Yes. You're ripping off Homestuck, Toby. Stop.
Toby, stop.
Toby, stop.
Yeah, he did rip off Homestuck with his own.
His own composition.
Maybe he ripped off Undertale before it even existed.
Yeah, you know what? That fucking hack.
Someone's ripping off something, and both someone's are Toby.
Yeah, and there's never been a greater Undertale ripoff than Lisa.
No. Released a year earlier, but clearly Austin Jorgensen got he got into Toby Fox's like file notes and just stuffed his pockets with as many of them as he could
and
find.
then bolted out the door.
Well, he didn't bolt. He like took out his samurai sword and like sliced the window pane in half and then did like a kung fu ninja kick out of it because he's a fucking incredible superhuman god.
Yeah.
And
unlike Toby, who was a
ninja ran all the way across the United States to California, where I think he lives. I'm probably wrong about that.
With a name like that, he probably lives in fucking hell. Which is California.
Yeah, he's America. He's an American boy. He's a good American boy.
As all
he's an all-American ninja.
Yeah, the leader of the alt-right.
Austin Jorgensen. He would be. He sounds like he could be the leader of the alt-right, but no, he's a good boy and a sweet boy.
Yeah. Let's see. I want I want Smash to be re-released, but good this time. Which will not happen.
Have they? Oh, because like instead of all slow and stuff. Like, yeah. They haven't said anything about a new Smash, have they?
They said that it is happening, but we don't know anything about it.
I mean, it feels like Smash 4 just came out.
You'd say that, but it came out 3 years ago.
That's pretty short for a re-release of Smash, I guess. But
yeah,
they could do it.
Yeah.
God, it came out 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Jesus. Fucking video games.
Yeah.
Fucking video games and life just don't like progress in the same timeline. Like the two happen completely separate from one another. And like a week goes by and you look at video games and like a century has gone by, or vice versa or whatever. Like years later you look at games and like they've just announced like the new generation of Pokemon has like 50 new Pokemon and that's all that they've done.
Yeah. Our friend Tom Oliver said the other day that he didn't want there to be new Pokemon in new Pokemon games.
That was very infuriating.
It was the worst thing I've ever heard before in my life.
He seemed... Well, first of all, I didn't understand at all. Like, he seemed to be saying that other things were more important than new Pokemon. Yeah. First of all, no. Second of all, even if that were true, it doesn't mean that they couldn't make new Pokemon. Yeah. Again, he was coming from it like, there are more important things. They should focus on other things, but like they're fucking Nintendo. They can do everything, but always in a state of rage about all the things that aren't being done by Nintendo, the literal god of mankind.
Yes, unironically, our creator. I'm gonna kill Nintendo.
I'm gonna get him. I'm calling the intergalactic space squad to attack them.
They're going to kill all of Japan because it's too hard to distinguish them from one another.
I need to kill Japan. I have to kill Japan before Fully Cooley 2 comes out. And maybe if I can stop the monster that is Nintendo in one fell swoop, that'll be just dandy as well.
If they do a port of Smash Bros. First of all, dude. Second of all,
which is like they released Smash 4 on the Switch. Yeah. I could see it.
Like they're doing that with Mario Kart 8. It's called Mario Kart 8 Deluxe.
Yeah. Okay. I could see them doing
that. But they would have to get rid of Masahiro Sakurai because Sakurai is like 10 times worse than Miyamoto in the sense that he ruins game series.
How so?
Well, Miyamoto destroyed Paper Mario, but Sakurai I get the feeling he literally, unironically hates video games.
Miyamoto definitely loves video games.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone...
He is a kook.
Even though his love is evil.
Yes.
His love is sick.
Yeah, he has the Midas touch. Really.
The Midas touch. Like, that's a weird metaphor. Because, like, yeah, it turns it to gold, but also ruins it completely.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I don't know. I honestly didn't mind, like, new, like, Super Paper Mario.
Still, no one complains about Super Paper Mario. Super Paper Mario was awesome.
Oh, well, what do you mean by he ruined it then?
There have been 2 games that come out for Paper Mario afterwards.
Like what?
Sicker Star and fucking and Paint Splash.
Oh, right. I don't think about those.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. I forgot.
Yeah.
Forgot those were Paper Marios.
Yeah, they fucking aren't.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't mind things like Woolly World and Epic Yarn and Sticker Star. I don't mind them. But when, like, beautiful franchises like Paper Mario and Kirby get, like, bastardized and those become what they are, then it's bad.
Well, okay. This meme has been perpetrated by you and your brother Ben that Epic Yarn is not an amazing game is honestly disgusting, and I hate you.
I never played it. I played, like, a little bit of it. I don't know.
Okay, first of all, it's a spin-off game that is literally a one-off.
But it's been like there hasn't been another main Kirby game since then, right? Am I wrong?
Are you in your own fucking universe?
Well, yes.
Return to Dreamland, Planet Robobot, fucking Triple Deluxe. There's been more that I can't even fucking recount. There's been so many other games as well. Fucking Rainbow Curse.
But have they resembled the Kirby of my youth?
Yes, all of them have.
I don't know. Listen, Munchy. I don't know anything about video games. I don't research anything before I say it, and I'm proud of that. I'm proud to spread misinformation and to base my opinions and my beliefs solely on hearsay and complete just invention, just internal invention of events. A totally self-constructive narrative that bears no relation at all to reality. And this is what you have to know about
there has not been a game even similar to Epic Yarn in any conceivable way in the Kirby series since that day.
All right, you know what? I don't mind Epic Yarn. My perception was that Kirby was like not doing powers and shit anymore.
No.
But I guess I'm wrong.
Not
But I guess I'm wrong. Okay.
In every fucking way.
We talked about this earlier,
yes.
and I said I want there to be more Kirby games that are about the powers.
Yeah.
And you didn't correct me then.
See, I did think that was weird, but I thought you meant like really bring like the powers themselves to the forefront, like in Kirby 64.
I do want that. I do want that more.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that is still fucking wrong, but like...
Okay. Well, alright, so these new Kirby games that I've never heard of and have no idea what they are. Do they have, like... Which Kirby games that I would know do they resemble? Are they like Superstar Saga? Or Superstar Saga? No. What's the...
Superstar Ultra.
Yeah, are they like that?
They play exactly like that.
Okay. Do they have new powers?
Yes.
Well, okay, never mind. Then Kirby's doing just fine.
Yes.
Kirby's doing exactly what I want.
They have new powers and they've upgraded the old powers, and there's so much more shit to do, and you just have no basis in reality whatsoever.
I've been misled for years, and I'm in a cage of my own ignorance, my own self-imposed
Kirby's Epic Yarn came out in like 2010, right?
Yeah, I know it's pretty old by now.
Yeah,
but it's okay. What can I say? It's like the last Kirby game that I heard like major press coverage about. That's the only thing I can say in my defense.
I mean, you do live in a trash can bin, so that is feasible that you would not hear the news about these current video games.
Look, I'm too busy scavenging for sustenance to pay attention to video game journalism.
Well, I'm looking right now on my fucking phone. I'm getting all the Kirby games released since Kirby's Epic Yarn.
Look, okay. I'm just admitting that you're completely right, and I've been completely wrong this whole time.
I know, but for my own sick interest, I want to destroy you even more.
Like the last time I formed an opinion was when Kirby's Epic Yarn was the newest Kirby game, and I was like, man, I wish Kirby would go back to its roots. And then I never thought about it again.
Okay, Kirby Mass Attack, Kirby's Return to Dreamland, Kirby Triple Deluxe, Kirby and the Rainbow Curse, Kirby Planet Robobot. All of those have been completely in the fucking style of Superstar, besides, what's it called? Mass Attack.
What console were they on?
They were on all different, such as the DS, the Wii U, the 3DS.
Maybe I'll get the one for... Which one's for 3DS?
There are two. There's Triple Deluxe, and there is Planet Robobot.
Maybe I'll get one. I love Kirby.
Kirby's the best game ever made.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Fuck you.
What? I don't know. I'm the worst.
You know what would be
terrible.
what would be a really like a really funny joke by Nintendo?
What's that?
If they released say a Star Fox game or a Metroid game or a F-Zero game or a Donkey Kong game or a Yoshi game.
Go on.
You know how like those guys are like the original 8 in Smash Bros and like they were kind of like a big deal?
Yeah.
Do you remember when they used to have like games produced for them?
Yeah. Oh, you're saying they don't?
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe this... Yeah, this is part of... I guess I just assumed Kirby was part of that trend of, like, beloved franchises that don't get games anymore.
Yeah, no.
I guess that... Because, yeah, like, other games are like that. I mean, they are making DK games, but, like, weird
Very
ones?
slowly.
Yeah. Like...
Well, I don't think so.
No, they did make a DK platformer, like, just recently,
yeah.
right? Okay.
By just recently, if you mean in 2012, then yes.
No, there was one that was, like, you played it with, like, a drum. But that one was...
That was in, like, 2005, Ben!
What? No, come on!
Yes, that was in 2005!
That's bullshit.
It was on the fucking GameCube!
That's not true.
That is what it is!
That's the most recent DK game I can even remember. No, I know that... Wait, there was a DK platformer in 2012?
Yes.
I don't own a Nintendo console. I don't play video games.
The
What
most
have I been talking
uninformed
about?
human I've ever fucking
What have
met
I
in
even
my
been
entire...
talking about? I only care about Pokemon.
Yeah.
The only gaming news I pay attention to is Pokemon. It's sad, but it's true.
Yeah, but Star Fox got a game, like, a year ago, I think?
Oh, yeah, and it was terrible.
It was literally Star Fox 64 again in HD.
But didn't it have, like, awful controls?
I hear that as well.
Yeah, I know about that one.
So... What's funny is, after Star Fox 64, people always claim that Star Fox has just been shit after that point.
Yeah.
However, Star Fox, I think it's Command. It's either Command or... The one where it's a Star Fox game, again. That game was fucking awesome.
When was that?
It was in 2006, I think.
Okay.
Around, like, early DS.
So it just is another Star Fox game, in the vein of the original.
Yes.
Yeah, nobody talks about it. They must all be suffering from my same delusion of, like, video games ended after I turned, like, 19.
Yes.
And everything else has just kind of been spinning its wheels since then, and I won't bother to learn otherwise.
Yes.
Mm.
It's like the exact same predicament with XD Gale of Darkness. Like, people are, like, complaining about it. But if you just played the video games in the series, then you would know.
Why would I ever play a video game? I mean, it's like, Nate was talking about Kingdom Hearts. He gave his Kingdom Hearts lecture, and, like, I'd never fucking heard of, like, half of those Kingdom Hearts games. Just because I don't own the consoles. I mean, I don't have a Wii or a Wii U, so... Yeah, I didn't know about anything that came out on those. I only just recently got a 3DS. I had a DS before, but I never played anything on it. Except Pokemon.
Yeah, of course.
I'm a consumerist pig.
Yeah,
Or I'm actually the opposite of that because I don't buy things except for the one thing that I buy that everyone else buys.
Yes. Excellent.
Yeah.
There has been a Yoshi game recently, New Yoshi's Island. I literally have only heard intense negatives about it.
Why? What's wrong with it?
I hear the controls are unresponsive. It looks like shit. It sounds like complete. There's one song that's been reposted a lot that literally sounds like someone ripping ass over and over again.
Okay.
Yes.
And
they also just say it treads old water, and there's nothing even remotely good about it.
What game does it most resemble? Yoshi's Island?
Yes.
People like that one.
Yes, but it doesn't have the same art.
Good game?
Yeah,
classic game. What? I'm serious.
I know, but the new not related to anything we're saying.
Classic game. Yoshi's Island, 9 out of 10. Switched by Nintendo.
If they make a new game that's not shit, and if they make a new Metroid game that is a Metroid game and not like Four Swords.
I don't know. I don't even play Sword Swords, but like it's multiplayer, right?
Yeah.
It's like a multiplayer Zelda dungeon.
Have you heard what Metroid Federation Force is?
I have heard that I've heard people that don't like it. I don't know what it is, and I know that Metroid is in a state where they just don't make any new Metroid games, and fans try to make games that are like Metroid, and they get shut down.
Yes.
Yeah. Garbage.
Metroid is there are two Metroid games. There are the Prime games, which is like an FPS, and then there are the original Metroid that are like a side scroller.
Yeah.
Federation Force is I'm pretty sure like over the top third person shooter co-op game featuring NPCs from previous games. Not NPCs as in nameable characters, but as generic soldier from
Prime or whatever. Yeah, all those beloved characters that I've never heard of.
Interacting with no Metroids characters.
Is Ridley there? He's the only Metroid character I could name.
I don't think so.
He's got to be in there somewhere.
Maybe.
Somewhere in there, eventually. Why do people hate Federation Force?
Because it's nothing like any other Metroid game. It looks and plays badly. I don't know if it plays badly, but it looks like complete shit. And we've been starving for a new game for so long, and they're like it literally seems like they had just slapped on Metroid to another game. That has nothing to do with it.
Is it coming out for the Switch?
No, it's coming out for the. It was announced a really long time ago.
Oh.
I don't know. I think, honest to God, I think the backlash was so big that they just canceled it.
I see.
I don't. It might be out. That happens sometimes where like that happened with Game and Wario, where it's like I heard a lot of like
Game and what?
Game and Wario for the Wii.
Oh, like Game and Watch, but with Wario.
Yeah. I heard a lot of like press about it,
yeah.
And then like 2 months later, I was like, hey, wait a second, Game and Wario, let me look that up. It released like a month ago, and I heard fucking nothing about it.
Yeah. That reminds me, game that needs to come to the Nintendo Switch. Overwatch.
No!
Yeah! My favorite game, and Munchies too!
No!
Yeah! I hate Overwatch.
Overwatch is the worst video game ever made.
I've never played it, and I never will, because I hate it. I hate how it looks like a Pixar movie, and I hate how it is focus tested to a mirror shine, and I hate that everyone loves it, and everyone that loves it is just been duped. You're just a corporate shill. You've been tricked. You've been tricked into liking the game by the fact that they made it so you would like it. God damn it!
Not only does its aesthetic be awful.
I also don't like. I mean, some of the character designs are kind of neat, I guess, but the overall aesthetic is dumb and bland.
Everything visual about Overwatch is terrible. Not only that, though, the game itself.
I think some of them would look cool in other games.
Like who?
Bastion, Mercy. I think in a game I think in another game, Mercy's like Robo Wings would be really sweet.
Yeah, you know what? Maybe.
Yeah.
But by and large, everything visual about it is bad.
Yeah.
But the gameplay has very.
That's a highly controversial opinion that no one will agree with us on. But we both feel it really strongly.
Yeah.
That it looks stupid. That it looks
strongly.
stupid, and we hate it.
It does have graphical fidelity going.
Oh, it's got graphical fidelity in spades.
Yeah.
It's like I'm right there with all my favorite characters,
such
Spider
as
Girl, Fast Girl, Ice Girl.
There's like a robot dude,
and Big Pig.
Yeah, and Big Pig, my favorite, big hook guy, big fat guy. He's there with them. And
I just hate how it was the subject of so much controversy about nothing leading up to its release, and it all just propelled itself to massive success on the back of the fact that it was focus tested to be something that you, the idiot consumer, would buy because it looks like other things you like.
Yes. Not only that, but the gameplay itself is so fucking like dumbed down and casual.
I've never played it.
Okay.
And I never will, but I believe it.
I have played it extensively, and I have a somewhat high SR, which is the reg for competitive.
Okay.
If you compare every single individual aspect about it to TF2, I know I'm gonna sound like an asshole for saying this, but TF2 is just so much better than it in every fucking way, in like visual and gameplay. It's pretty fucking boggling.
I do like TF2, although, well, I liked it. See, I stopped playing it before there were even hats, so I don't even know what's going on with TF2 these days.
TF2 is a completely different situation in which I will have a listen buddy where I talk to myself about how much I hate TF2, and then I will also defend TF2. Just to summarize, the maps are fucking indecipherably bad.
In TF2?
No, in Overwatch.
Okay.
All of them boil down to choke points, and all of the capture points and objectives are very big. And this seems like a minute detail, but this allows this allows timer stalling. And as someone who plays Pokemon a bit, I'm sure you can come. Do you know what timer stalling is?
In Overwatch, not really. I guess just running down the clock while your team is still in the lead.
Yeah. Basically, what you do is do the mechanics of how control points work. If one person is on a point, and keep in mind in TF2 the points are like the size of maybe 3 people.
Yeah.
In Overwatch they are the size of maybe 50 people.
Mm-hmm.
And if just one person, like say you're on blue team and you're attacking red team, red team is defending.
Yeah.
If you're on the final point of red, and literally every single human on blue is on red's point, if just one red, let's say May, the worst example, May has an ability where you can shoot up an ice wall, and that takes like 250 health to destroy that, which is somewhat large. Your team has to focus on it very fast.
Okay.
It's gonna take at least 3 seconds, which is a lot in Overwatch time.
So it sounds like what you're saying is that the points are so large that the defending team, it's just impossible to control the point enough to not get the fucking defending team to just be jumping on it and fucking around, and it unfairly favors the defender.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it is a slow slog, and just go back to Maine because it angers me so. Once the ice wall is down,
she can freeze herself in ice and make her invincible, right? And just keep the
for
point
6 fucking seconds.
Yeah, I see.
And then once she's done with
I
that,
see.
Yeah,
Ooh,
that's fucking major, unfortunately.
What?
May literally says that at one point.
Oh no! Oh no!
Then by that time her team has already respawned and come back to the point because there are so little respawn games in that respawn times in that game. In TF2, if you're defending, and the blue team is at the blue team is at the last point, you will have a respawn second of 14 seconds because those seconds really fucking matter in FPSs. FPSs are like a millisecond games. They matter. But Overwatch, they're 6 seconds at most. Which means death is so inconsequential in that game, you can just jump right back into the fray with basically no scratches on you. And it won't really matter. It's awful. I could go on and on about how that game is so fucking poorly designed, balanced.
I have heard you talk at length about it. Yeah. And I just hate it entirely on principle.
Yeah.
I don't have any actual arguments against it other than my feelings.
Yeah.
Which are strong. Yeah. And should be considered valid by all. But yeah.
Come to the Switch, please. I love Overwatch. It's my favorite game of 2015.
Yeah. And it will be my favorite game of 2017. Yes. Guaranteed.
If you just re-release it and just put even more unnecessary bullshit in it, I would love it. Please put in even more microtransactions and just more. Blizzard, please just come and fucking raid me. Just while I'm asleep, just come and just destroy my asshole, please. Pikmin. I played Pikmin 2. Pikmin 2 is the best game ever made.
I've never played a Pikmin. It's kind of a thing, right? It's kind of a thing they keep doing.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's alright.
Pikmin 2 is about money. And greed.
Like by the producers or in the game?
In the game.
Okay.
'Cause
It's not like a hugely popular franchise, I don't think.
The first Pikmin is you're naming Olimar, you crash land onto like a planet, and there's like Pikmin, and you like they help you rebuild your ship, and you go back to space. In Pikmin 2, it picks up right as soon as you land on your home planet, and like the company you work for is like, while you were gone, our company it got foreclosed, and we're bankrupt now, and you're like, oh fuck, that's not good. And then you in Pikmin you like pick up trash, and so like Pikmin Olimar is like, also I found like a bottle cap, and then
nice.
And I think that's literally the item they use as well. And then the CEO is like, that's worth fucking $5 trillion on this planet.
Because he picked up a bottle cap on Pikmin World.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then he's like, you have to go back to Pikmin World and mine it for all of its resources in order to reclaim our company.
I see.
And then you proceed to do that, and it's awesome.
Cool.
You just destroy all the natural wildlife and just take all of the treasures from the planet.
Great. That's pretty good.
And you use the Pikmin to do so. It's incredible.
That sounds radical. Mm-hmm. Hey, is there a new what about Animal Crossing? I'm shocked that they didn't reveal a new Animal Crossing. Actually, I don't know when the last Animal Crossing was.
2013.
Okay, they could do another one. Hey, Digi.
Kirby.
We were talking
we
about
were talking about
Kirby extensively.
Yeah.
What?
We gotta record a video about Kirby.
Give us 1 second. We'll be done in a second.
We've been going for 2 hours.
Animal Crossing is coming. It'll be there soon enough.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm surprised I didn't see it. In the presentation.
It is confirmed. There is something in the works. That isn't like a fucking Mario Party ripoff like the last Animal Crossing game. Final thoughts on the Nintendo Switch. And not Overwatch or how you don't play video games.
My final thoughts on the Nintendo Switch is that I really need to check out Pokemon Mystery Dungeon and possibly the Shadow Pokemon games as well.
Yes. High five. This has been the Rowdy Fucker Scott Killers.
Nintendo Switch Edition.
Newly formed Spicy Bros.
Okay. Is that going to be on your channel?
Yeah. Well, it'll be on.
Well, okay. Wherever it ends up.
Yeah.
Well, we'll link to it. In this episode, we'll link to me and Munchy and Victor forming our Spicy Bro Pack.
Yes, that is incredible and needs to be deeply embedded into your mind forever.
I want everyone to see.
Yes.
I want everyone to see what happened and they won't be bros, but I wanted to inspire other people to become spicy bros with their own spicy bros.
Indeed. This has been Munchy Wears Shiny Hats, the retard, and this has been Ben Saint the Gay. Signing off, Nintendo.
Video games!
Video games are gay, hit them!
Thanks for joining me, Munch.
Yep, I'll never come back. Bye.
Bye.